Now I'm putting myself through even more suffering.
But yeah, oh, what you decide to put on?
I'm playing Resident Evil 2.
Oh,
May my hell begin.
well, at least you don't have to worry about the host crashing.
Yeah, but now the sound is coming through to my headphones.
Oh, the chat or the sound?
The noise of the game, so that means those fuckers will sound extra loud.
Ooh, yeah, that does hurt. Because sometimes you have to do the Call of Duty trick, which is listen for crouching to snipe somebody.
Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You got to see her eyes, her nose, her whole thing.
Yeah, Tabata like had to clean up a bunch of Square's messes.
Fucking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy, calm down. Just, hey,
Although I find it funny is that, you know, more games are jumping from Sony as we speak.
If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink to
I still think they're trying to that they're laying back just before they smack somebody with something.
What are they laying back for?
Cause you notice how they released this whole opening of the system video right after Xbox was confirmed to have these overheating problems.
Yeah, I have followed that, but it doesn't help the fact that their policies are changing and a lot of the companies are leaving them.
Yeah.
I mean, that can't save your sinking ship. Because what do people buy consoles for? The games.
Exactly.
I mean, I know people who would buy probably an overheating Xbox if it meant there were 10 really good games they want on it. Then, the PlayStation 5 only has one. And all the rest are multi-platformed. So, that's the problem. And it's even more interesting is more people in Japan are buying an Xbox.
It's almost like PlayStation is now going for the Western audience and Xbox is going for the Eastern.
Well, Xbox is pretty smart. They know to listen to their wallet. And I think if they've seen the resurgence of how much money they're making on PC from like visual novels and all them, yeah, you would probably be voting with your wallet too. I even said that in the last video. I was like, at least Microsoft listens to actual fans. That's why Madden still exists. Sorry, I know if people likes Madden, I'm not insulting you. It's
Oh, I don't care. I despise Madden.
the only reason that game still exists is because people are willing to throw money at it.
Yeah.
And money, as long as people throw money at yearly Madden games, they'll make it. What I want is somebody to make a sports maker game. You know how there's like RPG Maker? Please,
Yeah.
somebody make a sports maker.
There's
Engine.
a free there's a free RPG Maker game on PlayStation.
Yeah, I know that. I've looked at it, filled around, and I filled around for RPG Maker on my PC. So yeah, I know that. But if they could make a sports maker game, imagine how many good sports games could possibly come out. I'd like to see some. And the reason why Madden ticks me off is because they don't really change up like the assets, so like the crowd or something.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Hello?
Like, at least,
Anybody there?
I'm in the zombie
This is gonna sound
infested
bad,
gas
at least-
station.
WWE bothered to change it more than,
Something's not right.
Madden.
Madden.
Let me fix my brightness.
So yeah. That's why I think why Sony's losing is more people are willing to buy games they want to see in the proper context. All uncut. I mean, that's one reason why certain Kickstarter games have been successful.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
great in concept, but as long as that's also why I like Obsidian.
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Obsidian's one of the still good Western companies because I remember when they made Outer Worlds, they said, if Outer Worlds sells, we'll make you some DLC. We don't know if we'll make money off this. And it sold like hotcakes, and they made the DLC. Which, from what I understand, is a full-on expansion. Like The Witcher.
Oh shit, that zombie got him. And now he notices me.
Freeze! I'll shoot! Son of a bitch.
Huh.
Although, I laugh at Square Enix's mindset of why you an interview with about how Octopath Traveler sold well. Apparently, they didn't think people still liked I think it was JRPGs or something.
Or old school RPGs.
Old school RPGs, and the one team's like, well, let's make one with sprites, and if it doesn't sell, and an Octopath first sold like crazy. And Square Enix is like, huh, I'll be danged.
We had to eat shit.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later.
He's like, we have money.
Safe.
Holy shit.
Have you played Genshin Impact?
Some of it. I'm getting into it slowly.
Oh, well, it's a fun free-to-play game. Like, I haven't hit a paywall yet.
Hold on.
I just got out of that zombie-infested gas station.
Who are you playing as, Claire or Leon?
Leon.
Leon was always more the tank character, and Claire was like the glass cannon.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah. Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other.
So what do you think Sony's got up their sleeve? You were saying about how...
It's like they're gonna rely on that overheating issue, because they showed off how theirs is not supposed to be able to. It's not gonna do that by doing that whole opening when they opened up the system. Because they showed that you can fix and replace the stuff inside of it, the fan.
So they're gonna rely on the fact that you can mess around with the console.
And the Xbox, if they have that overheating issue,
Mac.
you know, you'll go to the one that doesn't have that problem.
I think both Sony and Microsoft are having issues right now. One is, stupid censorship, and then the other one is overheating.
I think Microsoft's having a main issue because where they buy the parts from.
Yeah.
China, Chrono-Chan. That's my issue.
Oh, this is great. Love takeout.
That's one reason why I can see it is, and plus they're trying to mass make it within a short time limit.
Take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Which is really dumb.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
When I was waiting for the delivery guy, I didn't realize I didn't pause my game, so like I kept dying from the zombies eating me. I literally just.
You came back to them with the screen saying you are dead and they're eating you. That's great.
Yeah.
My game, I'm lucky. I'm playing Resident Evil 2 right now, but I have the original soundtrack playing.
Oh, you put that mod on there, or the?
Well, no, it came with the game when I had downloaded it.
Oh.
You have to buy the music separately.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
All I can say, I don't know what it is with the new label with the dragons thing, where they re-released all the Orichalcos cards, but for some reason, every time I buy a box, I tend to hold like the highest value card. Like, I just got a Jinzo out of one, and that Jinzo layer.
You got
and
a
the other
lucky
one,
pull.
yeah, in the box, and the other one I bought before that was the Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon. I don't know. I was like, I only want you for the Dark Magician Girl, damn it. Why can't I just get the one card? I don't have to buy it.
No. There's another company that likes to milk you, Konami.
Oh Jesus.
Oh god. You know, I don't like their games. I don't trust their games. I'm still pissed at Konami over the, you remade Metal Gear Solid 3, one of my favorite storylines, in the Fox engine, but it's a pachinko machine.
The only last good port of that game was on the 3DS.
Was that the, Castlevania game?
No, they ported Snake Eater to the 3DS.
Yeah, they ported Snake Eater to 3DS.
Yeah, but it was still the PS2 version.
No, but it had its own stuff to it.
But, yeah, I'm just saying I think they re-updated, like, you know, like the texture graphics and all that stuff.
It looked good, and then especially when you did turn the 3D feature on, it actually looked good.
I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid when it comes to story.
That was the first one I played.
Oh, well then you entered a great time. At least someone like me who played from when they first came out, the generation, like, from the PS1 up to the PS2 to the PS3, I've always called, when a customer gets burned, I'm like, oh, you suffered the Raiden effect. And they go, what the heck, the Raiden effect? The bait and switch one.
As much as I didn't like the Raiden effect, at least it wasn't like... At least I would say it's nothing like The Last of Us.
Oh, The Last of
Oh,
Us
that
was
hurts.
Part 2.
that was a low blow. That was low. I wouldn't even put the Raiden effect on The Last of Us, because at least Raiden was a better character than freaking Abby.
Despite what people say, Raiden had a good game.
Oh, Rising was an awesome, fun game. I didn't like the story. I loved the gameplay.
I didn't think the story was too bad, because what kind of serious story can you do with a cyber ninja?
Well, I like the fact that they showed that after the Patriots left, the economy was screwed.
I think they were hinting at that in that game, because you saw the effects of other people taking advantage of the war economy in the Rising.
But it's also interesting as you help create the war economy, dating back to, you know, if you look at what is it? The one that we have on the PS, Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
You basically created the war economy in a way, because what were you doing, spending all those hours farming and stuff and finding ways to increase your base and then people you're snatching up? I mean, I really could say Big Boss and them basically created the war economy. And I've always said there's two things in fiction that completely terrify me, which I hope never happen in real life: the Borg and the war economy.
I bet my money on the war economy.
I'd take the war economy over the Borg any day, because the Borg will just win. They're the most overpowered race in fiction. Because you can't get rid of them, because so long as one piece of Borg tech exists, they will endure.
I'm calling a Death Star to fix that.
But even their tech in the air, their tech can just still create another Borg. And the thing about the Borg is they constantly adapt. Like, if you were to blow one up of a Death Star, it comes back again, the Death Star's not going to affect it. Honestly, 2020 this year has been so crazy, I would not be surprised if the Borg landed or the Vulcans landed. That's all that's missing. Would anybody else agree? Is the alien landing? That's all that's missing at this point.
Yeah.
There has to be someone here.
I made a joke to somebody. I said, you know, it's really funny when I can walk in a store, I wear a mask, and I'm not going to get shot. I know I don't want to get people to go, but it is funny. But before you would be looked at and by security and drag you and take you out because you might be a robber. Now, if you're not wearing a mask, they're going to slam you and take you to jail.
Gotta find that guy.
I mean, I went on my vacation. I'm looking around. I'm like, what has become? The world's become a nightmare dystopia. With this mask concept.
Oh, by the way, John, did you tell my friend about the fiasco with YouTube and they flagged one of your streams?
Oh, Devil May Cry?
Yeah,
What?
DMC,
Which one?
The remake.
the reboot by Ninja Theory.
Why would they flag that one?
I don't know.
What was the thing? That is insane. That's
It
a
was
whole-
it was right in the middle of me streaming.
Oh, they took it down?
Yeah.
They took down your stream?
Yep.
Yeah, he went on a rant tirade because apparently there was a bunch of noises where people are having sex and like the wall was something, and apparently they struck him down because of that.
Yeah, you don't see it, you just hear it.
Yeah. No, but
Oh.
YouTube's like, we'll take it down anyway because it, you know. Oh my gosh, we can't hear sex scenes now.
But we can do
You
it
know,
in our
I
house.
could really be evil and say, well, what about all the BioWare games?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, we have full non-straight scenes in those.
I'm always going to blame Susan. Susan's the reason YouTube has gone to crap.
She attacked content creators recently and got roasted for it.
Oh yeah, the Quartering and a couple of people reported on that, on how, like, you know, she tried to,
Hi, I'm
Like-
Jeremy from the Quartering. I like to fight Angry Joe the Mexican.
I saw something on that. I don't understand. What did Angry Joe do?
I don't know, it's like him and the Quartering do not get along.
I don't understand exactly why they should care what other content creators say about you, unless they bother to terminate you
Yeah.
or flag you. Then you should care. If the other one doesn't like you, so what? It's their own opinion. I've even said that about people when it comes to me, even. Like, you don't like my opinion, that's fine.
Oh,
You're entitled to
shit.
your opinion.
The cop got his stomach eaten out.
Ouch. You know, I want them to replace, instead of I want them to replace all zombies so they say one word. Intestines.
I swear, if you listen carefully in Resident Evil 4, it's like the hooded guys are telling you to get an STD.
I mean, I made that joke all the time on my Walking Dead Telltale streams on how, like, I think this zombie should go when I appear and go, intestines.
I got an unlimited SMG. This is what you get for beating the game over and over. So now I can just shoot the fuck out of it.
I
Go to sleep.
remember when Resident Evil 4 came out, back in the day, people were pissed.
Not real. How? If it got Game of the Year that time.
No, because there were no zombies.
Oh yeah, but it's like you had to go from change it somewhere. But they did it right with their parasites.
Oh, they did. They made the enemies more smarter and more challenging. It's just people were like, it's Resident Evil. It's a zombie game. Where are my zombies? Which
You
I can
forget the
understand that
Nemesis
much.
was made out of a parasite.
Yeah, but he was a BMW.
He was like the final evolution of one.
Yeah, I really
Of the
just
tyrant.
Like, yeah, I look at it like, to me, I enjoyed it because I like the fact they changed the formula, like the gameplay and stuff. That's
Yeah.
why I thought was awesome about Resident Evil 4 was you made it into a proper shooter.
The
They
Resident
made a
Evil.
gameplay and horror.
See, but that's what the Resident Evil 2 remake shows, that you can do that gameplay with horror.
Uh-huh.
Leon Kennedy. There was another officer.
I don't even want to go into the fact that Resident Evil 4 pisses me off because of Ashley.
Oh yeah. Take her out. You know what's funny? That's getting remade with a horror style instead of the action style. Just take her parts out. It'll be fine.
Or make it so she actually has a weapon of some kind.
No, I would rather take Ada missions.
Does anyone know what's
Oh, Ada missions were awesome. That
That's
was
what I'm saying. I'd rather take that as full-fledged story missions than dealing with Ashley.
yeah, Ashley. Oh, Ashley. Every time I would get there, I was like, just shut up, Ashley.
I wish I'd come
Shut
in
up.
sooner.
Get off my screen. At some point, I really was wanting Leon to say, "I hate my job."
It's like, but that's the thing. That's hell of a. That's one hell of a promotion. You went from a rookie cop to a CIA agent that quick.
I'm just saying, I wanted Leon to go at some point deal with Ashley when I was playing. I was like, I hate my job. The things I do for my job, or the things I do for my country. To say something like that.
I wish they would have still changed the remake to where Marvin didn't get bitten and frickin' become something, because he would have also had some missions prior. He should have had missions in Resident Evil 3.
Oh, the cop. Yeah, that's right. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was in the outbreak. That's
You
right.
had, yeah, he did have an outbreak mission, which he didn't get. It showed how he got bit, but at least there was a whole story to explain it.
There's a whole backstory in there. That's what I liked about Outbreak, is they explained the NPC side of things. Stuff you hear about in those little reports, you know what I mean?
Now, I
You
mean,
got to see it.
I did get lucky because my cousins and I still had our PlayStation 2s. We was able to, by plugging the PlayStation 2 up to the computers, we were able to do a LAN party to play Outbreak.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
So when we did do that, I was like, finally, now I could play it as a group. And I was like, oh my god, this doesn't make it any better because everybody's screaming at each other for instructions. Trying to figure out what the hell to do next.
Now, I'd like it if they remade Outbreak.
That's what they should do. File 1 and 2 together.
I mean, instead, I know we were saying Resident Evil 4, but just give us Outbreak, because that was, since you're playing what you're playing now, Resistance, right? Or
I'm playing
when you're
2
playing
now.
how Resistance was, you were explaining how the gameplay is. That sounds like
Yeah.
Outbreak, how it should have been made. So if they can do that and change, make
Yeah,
that-
just make it as long as playing. Like, imagine trying to do 2-player right now in the police station. I'm playing Leon, you're playing Claire, and doing it at, like, we could come across each other, but we're still solving puzzles based on that character's game.
Yep.
But that means you could also be useful in distracting, let's say, Mr. X, because then he can get off one of you while one of you is doing a puzzle.
Oh man, the possibilities if some people could ever.
I have an
but
unlimited LE5. Let's go. I can unload 32 bullets.
What do you have, a Magnum?
No, I have an unlimited SMG.
Oh.
I have an unlimited rocket, minigun, knife, pistol.
There's one thing I liked about Genshin Impact. It reminded me of Breath of the Wild. It's a very relaxing game.
Mm.
You know what Ashley was kind of like? She kind of seemed a little bit like a whammon at some times.
That's how I think she was. Oh shit, he broke through the window.
Who? Ashley?
Yeah.
From Resident Evil 4.
Oh yes, I hated her. She was annoying. She was a get off my screen character. Every time Leon was alone, I was so happy.
I know. That's
You know
when
what?
play
You know
for
what was
real.
funny? At the end, she had the gall to say, "Will you come over? Will you come over sometime?" And Leon's like, "No."
Yeah, I was gonna laugh if Leon had just looked at her and said, "No, bitch, I just got done saving your ass."
I just shot a whammon zombie right now. I gave her a full clip, shot off both legs, and snapped her spine.
Nice. I love those brutal kills.
The worst thing is, I find it's kind of fucked up that the first black zombie you see is the fat one in front of a vending machine. That's where I'm at right now. Should I just shoot him or just watch him keep banging?
Well, if he's just minded his own business, don't do anything. Remember Will Smith and Men in Black 1?
Yeah, well, hold on. He's got company. Nope, I gotta take them all down. Fuck it.
That's my favorite scene.
I ain't gonna get crossed up.
The target practice scene. Because I'm not gonna shoot that guy, he's lifting weights. And this guy, he's sneezing.
Spirit keys.
I like this analogy of the girl with the quantum books. It's like there's no way she can read that at this time of night.
I love Cindy. He's like, can you tell me why little Cindy deserved to die?
Oh shit! I didn't see that fucker right at the door. Get out.
And he looks at the river like, look, nice shot, right?
That was funny.
Wait, was there another zombie? Yep. Oh no, it's the same one.
Resident Evil 4, I think, would be a fantastic, like a base. I would give it 10 out of 10 if they just eject Ashley.
And go for this horror thing they're talking about.
It's one of the reasons why I'm always hesitant to go back and play Resident Evil 4. Because she always got so badly under my skin.
I love one of my costumes. It makes me look like the 1998 graphics of Resident Evil 2.
Oh yeah. So which company do you think is more evil? Konami, Capcom, or what's the other one that's bad?
Umbrella.
No, I meant in real world. When it comes to their games, being greedy.
Oh, I don't know. Shit.
Okay, I'm not gonna name EA. EA got listed worst company of the year. In 2012, EA was considered worst company of the year. That's also why we don't have Kingdoms of Amalur 2.
I know, right? But they
so
did
salty over
this
that.
they did this remaster, and it's gonna have its own expansions.
I have a very massive salt towards that. The Kingdoms of Amalur, the fact that, and Rhode Island. A road can go through Rhode Island and run over Rhode Island, and that because of that.
Shit. I have. Oh fuck.
Although I have said several times to many people, and many people have kind of gotten irked at me because of this. I was like, I don't really like R.A. Salvatore's writing, but he is an amazing world builder. Because what a lot of people don't realize, R.A. Salvatore's name's on Kingdoms of Amalur. He didn't write the game; he wrote the world. Like the culture and everything you see in that world, that's R.A. Salvatore's writing. That's what he's good at. That's why I often think that's why Fate Rune series is as good as it is, because of his writing on the world building.
Shit.
But yeah, when I saw Kingdoms of Amalur just shadow drop, I was like, what? What is this? This is a thing? And then EA, it's EA releases the Tony Hawk remake.
The 1 and 2, yeah.
I was like, what is up with this year? And they have all the good songs in it, other than like 2 or 3 of them, I think. And I can understand not having every song in there due to licensings, but still, getting almost all of them. And I was like, what is EA doing? Why am I liking EA? I hate EA. It's like something is really wrong this year if I like EA for releasing certain games. Oh.
Well, I would definitely. Oh,
Oh, no, go ahead, you go
How
ahead.
do I get that open?
I was gonna say the worst company of the year this year, in my opinion, is Naughty Dog because Neil Druckmann.
You mean Neil
Oh,
Cuckman?
Last of Us 2 can. Yeah, Neil
Yeah.
Cuckman.
Yeah.
What a cuck.
Ever since I heard that phrase on Arcade Law, I can't hear Neil Druckmann anymore. It's always Neil Cuckman. That's what pops in my head.
What a cuck. Now I have to look up a guide to do this puzzle.
Oh, are you playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, John?
Yeah.
I'm playing 3 right now. If I'd known I was gonna die, I would have paused it before I answered the buzzer, but I
There
wasn't
we go.
sure when he was coming, so I'm like... And then I come back, it's like, oh, your character's been eaten alive. Oh,
Okay,
man,
I gotta
that's too
come
funny.
back for that.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Ah, no, don't bite me.
The dogs.
No, not the dogs, just zombies right now.
Oh, I thought they were like dogs on Metal Gear.
Nah. The undead dogs are dangerous in this game, in Resident Evil in general. They're just
Oh,
dangerous.
yeah. In the multiplayer, they're hard to get a shot off. Now I need to go grab all that other stuff.
Oh, headshot, critical, nice. Popped her head right off. Okay, he's dead. Good.
Okay. Let me go grab all that other shit. I feel better with this unlimited SMG.
Is that a mod or is that part of the
If
game
you beat,
to get
it's like
over there?
yeah, it's like the original if you play it over and over.
I wish they didn't put Jill in this skirt. I don't agree with that. I think they should have put her in the original skirt. There was nothing wrong with it.
They put
Yeah.
her in what?
They put her in a skirt. It's a different
Type of
dressing than a skirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the original. In the original Resident Evil 3.
Look what they did, Tifa.
Oh, you mean how they put a sweater on her so I can't see her boobs to the full potential?
Well, they took advantage of that. They got around that with the date scenes. The exotic kimonos you can make her wear.
I guess, but still, that kind of
I
pissed
think
me off.
Square. I mean, I laughed at when Square did that. They're like, "Oh, okay. Well, we have to censor. You know what? We're going to do something better. We're going to give her the sexy kimonos and sexy outfits."
I can kind of see why they did it. They probably had to get around Sony's censorship, but
Oh yeah, I do got the board. What am I? Oh hell,
They
he
got
got in.
around it in a very better way, though. I just wish that was an unlockable costume.
Yeah.
Whew.
Same.
That's the only downside to that. I'm like, damn it, man. I wouldn't mind, at least make it so it's unlockable when you go back to the bar. You can have
Whoa,
her
whoa,
dress up in
whoa,
an
shit!
outfit. Huh?
Go back to sleep, both of you.
He's talking about the game. He's getting ambushed.
Sounds pretty bad.
Even an unlimited SMG makes you not feel better.
You gotta be careful in these Resident Evil remakes or any Resident Evil game in general. Like, if you let the zombies get too close, like, they'll just bite your ass.
Yeah, they start to get a brain on tactics.
Do I remember this locker code? No.
There we go. Nice.
No, I remember. Oh, I don't mind it. Let's see. Shit.
Or handgun ammo.
It's
Gotcha.
these little thingamajigs now.
Zombies. I'm glad zombies are stupid. At least they're not intelligent enough to like
Shit.
go like literally you could just make them follow in a pattern. Like that's how stupid they are. Oh come on. I forgot one pops out of the police car. No. I have to get to a save point.
Do they still have those little ink buttons you have to save?
That's only
Increments are gone.
no, they're in hardcore mode.
No, they got rid of them hardcore on 3.
Oh, on 3. Oh, I was talking about on this one I'm playing.
No. On 2 they have it. 3 they got rid of it.
Man, those I remember having to ration the daylights out of those ink things to save.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't like about the remake. Why'd you get rid of it on 3 on hardcore mode? Like, keep it in there. I liked it.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, they got rid of it in hardcore mode, or it only appeared in hardcore mode?
They got rid of it entirely on Resident Evil 3, so it doesn't matter what difficulty you're on. You can save unlimited times, which is stupid.
That's what I'm saying. That's more built for speedrunners.
Yeah. See, here's something I wouldn't appreciate if you put that back in there only on hardcode mode, and you made it so there's only like 6 of them throughout the entire game. I mean, you have to be dang good.
I get speedrunners, John, but they should just put it where easy mode you don't have ink ribbons, and hardcore is where you still get the ink ribbons.
Oh yeah, I wish it would stay the same.
No, that'd be like asking me if what game I want remade completely text by text. That'd be a hard answer.
208. Wait.
Oh, hello. Zombie waiting for me.
Now I gotta go back to the safe box.
Oh, thank goodness for electricity.
You know, it makes me wonder what would happen if somebody used Thanos-styled electricity.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, kind of a terrifying thought. You know, that's actually, speaking of Thanos, that's actually one thing I was surprised Disney did, was Infinity War, where they killed off half the cast.
Oh, by the way, John, did you see the nude mods for Jill on Resident Evil 3 Remake?
Yes, I've been there.
Oh yeah, there's probably tons of them, like Dead or Alive skins.
I've
That
already
was awesome.
I've corrupted my brain with her.
Never underestimate what the fans will do for Dead or Alive characters, Ayane and Kasumi.
There we go, got him. Zombies. She didn't look bad for nude mod. I thought her body kind of looked a little too plain though.
That's a liquor.
What in the...
I hated when liquors. I liked how liquors were the things you should be afraid of next to Mr. X in Resident Evil 2.
Oh god.
When they showed up, you're like, oh crap. Especially that police station scene.
I like Mixer X chasing me. That was fun in Resident Evil 2 Remake. I know a lot of people complained about it. I thought it was fine.
He did what he was supposed to do.
He's supposed to be he was the precursor to Nemesis.
Yeah.
He was the proto AI nemesis back in the PS1 era, and then they fixed up what made Mr. X and made him even more terrifying with Nemesis. How many times I breathed at Cyberleaf, I thought I was safe, and all of a sudden, Nemesis just pops out like, nope, you're not.
Leon, it's Mark.
Ton.
I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Mark?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be
Shit,
right
I got to the library.
I can do this.
Even though I got this unlimited gun, it's not gonna do shit when Mr. X shows up.
Oh, there's the zombies over there. Alright, I'm gonna backtrack another way, because I don't wanna go through those bunch of zombies. They're crowded together. Oh, you know what? I didn't go to liquid here. I want to do that to get the gun attachment. Hey, Mr. Zombie, wake up. Oh crap. I love this game scaring the crap out of me. It's great.
Okay,
Oh,
folks,
shit, he got back up.
Awful people.
937.
Oh shit, I didn't hear you, Sergio. Damn.
Ah,
There you are. Come here.
oh great. I'm in danger mode already.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire.
Not
Came into
good.
town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. To the second floor.
You know what I kind of miss in the remake? I wish they make the characters limp more. Like, I feel like they're not limping in the remakes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
Okay.
Ah, got the gun attachment. With laser sighting.
Sniper rifles, the best.
Yeah, they're not in these ones.
Oh, I was just saying when you said laser sighting, I'm like, sniper rifles are the best.
Yeah, well, with handguns you can get a laser sight attachment.
Yeah, like in Metal Gear. I mean, not Metal Gear, Resident Evil 4. Ugh. I've got Metal Gear stuck in my head, probably because I was thinking of Metal Gear Solid 4 earlier. And remembering all the things I had to do to get those stupid little stickers back in the day before my friend crashed my PS3.
Oof.
I had half that thing filled, I had beat it on almost all the difficulties, and then he crashed when I was at work.
Sounds
To the point-
rough.
Rough, it had to wipe my entire hard drive clean.
Well,
Reformat.
rough as in, like, really bad. Kind of rough.
I was crying. I lost over a couple hundred hours of gameplay getting those back when there was no trophy system.
And if you think that's bad, well, I don't think John has had a system crash like you did, but like he had a thing with his sister. Hey John, tell him the story about what happened with your sister in Resident Evil 5.
I want to quit. Makes
That
me
was a
want to
quick
quit. No, tell me how we're playing the whole game, and I'm getting ready. I'm getting pumped up to fight Wesker, upgrading all my guns, upgrading everything. We get to the final stage. She sells everything and buys one rocket.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's not the most egregious thing.
The moment the fight starts, where you jump and you have to start punching the boulder where he's chasing you, before you even get to that before we even get to the area where we had more open room to just move around him, she just turns around while I'm punching the boulder, shoots him. It shows the cutscene for the end of the fight.
Oh. That's egregious.
Yeah, she basically cheesed the game.
But she didn't even know that would happen.
Yeah.
That sounds as bad as back when, if anybody remembers the old days of the Modern Warfare 2 thing, where you could find the nuke,
Mm-hmm.
and nuke the battlefield, and just win the map. I wish the new Modern Warfare game had that in that. You know what I mean, that they have here.
Yeah.
Available for free to play. I wish that was like hidden somewhere in the map, and if I was a game designer, I would design it so it's like a grenade or something. So you throw it, and you have no idea you have a nuke. And it's randomized throughout somewhere there. Somebody will throw it, and it just blows up the entire field. I would find that funny.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
If there was a mod, there's a mod called Mr. Sex where he chases you like a pervert.
That's funny.
Oh, I have the key card and I can go get the shotgun.
The key cards! Oh god, I hate that system in the original Metal Gear. I need a level 5 key card! Why?
Okay, I just need the green gem now. Now I can get goodies in Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, I know where all three of those gems at. Like, Resident Evil 3 is the one game that I barely... The only time I have to look up a walkthrough is for when you gotta reroute the power. That's it.
I'm that way with Dragon Age Origins. I know all the puzzles where everything is, what to do everything, except for that stupid puzzle where you have to build
Now
the
loading,
bridge
what just
and
happened?
first
What the hell?
passage.
Oh, shit. Helicopter crash.
Okay, I picked this room clean. Now I just gotta go back and grab Mr. Shoddy.
Okay.
I like to call it Mr. Shoddy.
I want Jill. In her Resident Evil 5 outfit.
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing?
Oh, they haven't added that to the Resident Evil game?
What?
I'm guessing you don't have a key.
They didn't give you Jill in that outfit?
No, you get her Stars Incident outfit at the mansion.
Just surviving?
Oh man,
That's good.
that bites.
With your brother?
No, not yet.
There, don't lose hope. I'm sure.
Shotgun's gonna be my best friend in this game.
We all can admit we all had fun in Resident Evil 5, the Golden Edition, where you got to play as Jill in that outfit.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Don't worry about me, Leon. Take care of
These
yourself.
I call the big brutes Tubblicious when they chase you.
You need to go.
The fat one with the pudge
Hey.
stomach.
Let's get through this.
I call the little crazy people that chase you around in Batman Arkham Asylum, monkeys.
Marvin,
Monkeys.
And I would have some of my friends who would be with me. It's like, I hate these stupid crazy monkeys. They're like they're convicts. I'm like, no, they're monkeys. Look how they run.
Marvin, do you copy?
They're more annoying than the people with those masks that are crazy in the Borderlands setting.
Ah, good. I got the pliers.
Which to this day, Borderlands, Tales of the Borderlands is poetry.
Tales of the Borderlands is fun.
It's hilarious. It's like corporate cynicism.
It's got a good. It's fun. Yeah, it's like a funny game.
It's a game I could sit down and just play and have laughs. I love Loaderbot.
And I like that the
You
villain
are
is
very
the villain is voiced by Joe Swanson.
And Troy Baker's awesome in that game.
Troy Baker.
Alright, prevented him from getting inside.
What I want to know is why did Troy Baker defend The Last of Us 2? Like, you got your paycheck. You really have to...
PR.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but still.
PR. Because I doubt he wanted to do a Neil Cuckman and say, if you don't like it, don't buy the game and ruin your reputation. Sorry, I facepalmed so hard when someone told me he said that. I was like, he just killed his career. Don't do that.
Don't career suicide.
He fell on the sword as hard as he could. Like, he pretty much died when he did that.
Wow, that freaking zombie almost had me there.
I'm doing pretty
Glad I
good so
got my
far.
shiny.
I just got to the part where Marvin might be a zombie. No, that's not. No, I didn't get there. He's sleeping to his death.
What's weird is in Resident Evil 2 they make the zombies almost bullet sponges, and in 3 you can actually put them down. I thought that was kind of funny.
Speed run.
Like, you would literally either have to skip the zombies, or you would have to, like, put, like, who knows how many bullets in them.
That's why the knife is always handy.
I mean, I didn't have a problem
How the fuck
with
did he get in here?
Get
back on the ground. Shit face. Damn. Okay, I cleared the western offices. Oh.
So, how far are you progressed in Trails of Gold Steel, Kyo?
Well, I now have realized that both the Provisional Army and the Reformists are jackasses. I mean, it's okay. Let's sexually harass and probably want to do some unspeakable things to an underage girl. Yeah, and we get them off by bribing them. Okay, both these people deserve to burn. Where's the third action now?
Angelica is always funny. Like, she's attracted to the same sex and she's trying to grope the females.
Dude, she did that in the first game, which was hilarious right before the concert.
Let me go get the shotgun.
Right now, I still only have Treble and Rain in my party, but I'm kind of just sitting here having fun grinding.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take your time.
At like level 48 with Ren and Treble's 50, because I don't know why he has higher levels than I did.
Oh, freaking dogs.
They want an impression of Michael Does Life.
Good, stay dead, dogs. Bad doggy.
I don't think I can sound more dumb than Michael Does Life.
Michael Does Life. I don't think I've heard that show. Or...
No, it's a guy, YouTuber.
Oh. Well, it's not as bad as the Dry Eye guy. Yeah, Dry Eye
Now
guy
I gotta
was
go
the
back
glorious
around.
one.
That's something I gotta go all the way back around just to open the door. Oh shit!
Nemesis is gonna show up soon in Resident Evil 3 Remake. It's coming.
Does he still kill that one dude?
No, they don't kill the
Vickers.
cowardly cop.
Yeah.
They don't kill him.
That sucks. That was like a staple moment in the originals. The thing.
He becomes a zombie and attacks Marvin.
Ah.
I don't know, Capcom was kind of a little bit of a dick doing that. It's like, oh, we're just gonna change it a bit.
Oh, fuck. This place is now crawling with them. Fuck.
What? TikToker screwed up? That's hilarious.
Wow, I'm actually struggling with this game. I've played it before, but now that I'm playing it again, it feels like it's brand new to me. Even though I've done it before.
Maybe because we've sat here and talked about how good, when Resident Evil was good, and what could make that game better.
I think it was yours. I ate mine already.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're talking somebody else.
Oh, I'm in danger mode already. Oh, come on. Jeez. Here, eat some lead. Eric, get out of here. Gosh dang it. I'm already in danger again.
Still alive.
How am I sucking this bad?
Well, how long has it been since you played the game?
Like, I don't know, several months now.
Well, that's why. You don't play it for a while and you know, haven't... You'll forget reflexes.
That's me on a norm.
What's weird is I struggled in the remake, but I can play Resident Evil Code Veronica no problem.
And
like
Veronica's where I want to quit.
Veronica is a nightmare. Because that was Puzzle City.
I love Code Veronica. That's always going to be my favorite Resident Evil.
Oh, I love the story in it, but it's a game that makes me want to pull my hair out.
I think that's the point of it.
I hated the fact that the real Veronica shows up for like 3 seconds in the game. But I liked how they basically turned Wesker into Superman.
Veronica was, I would say Alexia kind of was like Veronica, except she was the daughter of Veronica.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking of Alexia. I got Veronica and Alexia mixed up. Yeah, Alexia was very weird. How her history was with Birkin and Wesker, how they had history.
Yeah, Veronica gave birth to Alexia. She's a daughter, and she's like basically a genius if you read the notes. And like she was the experiment for like one of the viruses in a tube.
Yay, kind of like Wesker's son. I mean, that's great. Both of them had children.
Yeah, well, I would say Alexia is still a little bit better written than Wesker's son.
Alexia. Oh gosh, man.
The Alexia twins are quite horrible assholes in the video game.
Oh yeah. They're both horrible people that deserve to die.
Yeah, the thing with the cross-dressing, him pretending to be your sister because he thought she was dead was kind of weird, but it was funny in a way.
It
Like,
made me
you
crack
like the
the hell up.
cross-dress. You like to cross-dress.
Yeah, because he had a massive inferiority complex.
You mean he just didn't have a wee-wee?
True.
And then and then somehow he survives that fall, goes all the way to the lab and wakes Alexia up. Then he dies in her arms, and then like she gets pissed and like freaking takes that tractor and just like, you know, the thing with the tentacles and thing.
I always wonder if the tentacles has to be a Japan thing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they all know what you can do with tentacles.
Especially Nemesis.
Oh yeah.
I think Nemesis was a dude, wasn't he? Like it was a guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the battery.
Yay! I got Machina back. I get my gun user.
The one thing I hope they do in Resident Evil 4 remake, please give me some sort of spiders. They never gave me Resident Evil 3. They never gave me any spiders. They just gave me the remnants.
I don't want spiders. I hate spiders.
Thank you. Please. Please,
This
God.
man will scream like a little girl on a scream if I see a spider.
Please, God. I can't stand the spiders in general.
That's the
You know,
one
like spiders. That's what made Resident Evil so good, though. It's the spiders.
No, it wasn't.
They annoyed the shit out of me.
They're terrifying. They're even more terrifying in the remake.
Yeah,
Because then they
at
have
least in the third one. I mean, I grew proficient at popping them with a shotgun.
I don't know if I call the remnant spiders. They don't look like spiders to me. Like, I want like actual spiders. You know, the ones that if they hit you, you get poisoned. Those ones.
Oh fuck! It's a liquor.
No, those were the
stars room.
those were the remnants. I don't count the remnants as spiders. I just don't.
Are you referring to the ones in the Resident Evil 1 and 0?
Oh, did they have Resident Evil 1
Yes.
spiders?
The spiders are in Resident Evil 1 and 0, and they're absolutely horrifying, the remakes. I use all my bullets up killing that thing as fast as possible. I remember my friend was looking at me when I was playing it. I think I forgot if I had the shotgun or whatever. He goes, he's just like, "You're wasting bullets." I was like, "I'm putting this thing down with extreme prejudice."
I think what they should do, in my opinion, just bring spiders back in like one segment of one place, and like that's it. Like don't bring them like.
Uncharted 3. I hate all the Uncharted sections with the spider scenes.
Man, you guys really hate spiders. Like,
well, I have arachnophobia in real life.
And I just don't like them in the game, period.
I got traumatized as a child because back when I was younger, 30 this year, you would have a... Does anybody remember when HBO was free on weekends and they played all the newest movies?
Shit!
Back in the 90s? I do. I watched Arachnophobia at like 4.
oh crap.
So I got
But that bitch really wanted to go... Fuck.
Eesh.
It
So, like, the
wounded me
woman got
already.
I know. It's been so long and absent since the video game has spiders. So I kind of miss them now. Just a little.
Well, you know, I don't mind them as enemies here and there, but just don't make them over the top big that they take up my entire screen.
May they burn in the fires of hell.
Actually, there's also those giant frogs too.
Oh
I hated
yeah.
that thing. No, I wasn't scared of it. It
Oh,
was
you mean the
annoying.
hunters?
No, there was an actual giant frog in 0, I believe, wasn't there?
I think
No.
so. No.
Yeah.
No. If there was, I would have remembered. There's no giant frog.
Well, frog monsters are still hideous. You know what always got me mad about Veronica? Is Steve gets the gold guns and he finally gets to use them and he dies.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
He gets the best guns in the game and he dies like an hour later.
If I recall, he does get to use the golden guns, but he doesn't die. He dies because Jill had to put him down because
still,
he turned into a monster.
But you know what I mean? You finally get to use them and you don't get to use them for like 10 seconds. And those things are built up too.
No, I gotcha. You know, we only saw it in the cutscene. I get what you're saying.
I was like, yes, yes, and he got to use it.
And then he bites it.
Yep, and then make it worse. Claire doesn't even use the guns. I don't think she does.
She doesn't pick him up.
That's actually a plot point, dude. Wesker actually said in that game he took Steve's body and they're gonna resurrect him. That's something they haven't followed up through yet.
Do they resurrect Steve? I've never seen a timeline where they actually resurrect
Steve was
in the movie.
in the
What was he?
Steve
What was
was
Steve done with?
Steve was turned into one of the BOWs with a giant axe.
Yeah, but then he reverted back to human after Claire kicked his ass. You remember?
No, he had enough consciousness left to stop his attack and try to help her escape, but then he still went down.
No,
Yeah, I know,
I'm
but-
talking about like after he's like dead. Like they don't revive him, right?
Oh
Like
no.
after that.
Because Wesker
No.
was hinting, implying, and Veronica is like, well, they
He
could
said
always bring it back.
we could if you stand down. You know, he was trying to make one of the offers for her to surrender.
And it is stated he took the body, so that's a plot thread they've never followed up on. And there are things they could do with that. I mean, I would rather
Someone's
have.
phone going off.
That's mine. The person I usually just got me. I'm not gonna. I'm having too much fun talking to y'all. Buzz off. I know who you are.
Some annoying friend that likes to call you.
Yeah. It's like the wrong time. Like you've had plenty of hours before now to get a hold of me. But yeah, that's a plot thread they've never followed up on with Steve.
No, they just like left him alone. It's like, okay, he's dead. Like,
Yeah. And with all these Wesker
And he
backup
started to
plans-
what's it called? He started falling in love with Claire in the game because he admitted that.
Yep, and Claire has remained single ever since. Even in the movies.
poor
But
Claire.
movie-
She just cannot get a guy like that lives. Like that's kind of sucky.
mean-
Like all the guys that she does fall in love with or have an attraction to, it's like, oh, dead. Next scene. Or
I would point how Leon has a shitty love life because his lover's a spy and just loves to stab him in the back.
oh, you mean Ada? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at Leon, you have a horrible taste in women. Did anybody ever tell him that?
I think honestly, after a while, I think Ada should just quit what she was doing and just like settle down with Leon. That would have been a good scenario.
No. Even in the
You don't think
movie,
so?
Oh
No,
no,
Leon-
it's a fucking liquor right now.
Leon's the kind of guy who needs to. He's a guy of action. I think something bad has to happen so he gets stuck out of action before he gets that treatment.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It would be nice I don't know, if you had Ida and him team up as a co-op mission,
Yeah.
or I don't know, she becomes his partner and all the crap he has to do. Lord knows, I'm amazed the guy his mind hasn't broken yet. Oh, I take that back. That did happen in the movie Damnation.
Alright, turn back the power on.
I got all three of the medallions. Now I can get through.
Enjoy your burning remnants. I guess you could kind of say remnants are like spiders. I don't know. They don't count as spiders to me. Like I want spiders. Take out this gunpowder. There we go.
Yeah, and I wanted Fairy Tale to be uncut.
Oh, don't remind me of that. I can't believe
Well,
they...
You're reminding me of spiders, and every time you say that, I think of the whole spiders of 0 or 1. So I just thought I'd remind you of that.
Alright, touche.
It's time to go.
That was... I honestly still think Tecmo Koei had some influence from Sony. I mean, they don't say they did, but I think they did some way.
They've never done it on their Warriors games.
Look, we can still make it out of here.
That doesn't make sense either. Like, why
Yeah,
are you doing this in this turn-based game, but not the Warriors games?
What? That Fairy Tail game was turn-based?
Yeah, the Fairy Tail's turn-based.
I thought it was,
Let this thing spread.
crap,
It's on you now.
action like a Muso.
Just go.
No, it's turn-based.
Huh?
The Fairy Tail video game is turn-based. Which I
Where?
didn't mind. That was up my alley, but the problem was they censored the underwear, the panties. I can't see no panties.
I know. I can't. We can't master Roshi.
Hey, look what I told you of uppers. Sony lost uppers. A beat-em-up game has left them. That is
Some guy
hilarious.
replied to me. He said something about Marvelous isn't selling that much games. It's like it has nothing to do with Marvelous. It has everything
No,
to do with Sony
principle.
censorship.
It's on principle, damn it.
I didn't get a chance to reply to him. Honestly, he sounded like he was just making excuses in the comment section. It's like Marvelous games don't sell that much anyway. It's like that's not the point.
Is that guy high? Does he not know how much Rune Factory makes? Or Tales of Seasons? Or I can think of 1,000 other RPGs that Marvelous has made a ton of money off of.
He's the Sony fanboy making excuses. That's all it is to me is excuses.
Yeah, true. But like I said, I really would want fanboys to come ravage Sony at the door, please.
Not gonna
piss
happen until they do another extreme like Devil May Cry situation. Good luck.
That was out of crazy. Why would you censor Devil May Cry? That part, at least. That does not make sense.
They censored Trish's butt and they had to patch it, or else like if they left alone, Devil May Cry fans would just rip them apart. Like literally rip them apart. Like they were already doing that already. Like they probably could have sent death threats if they not uncensored the game. That fan base is crazy.
Dude, there's several fan bases that are absolutely nuts. That's why I said I know they're going to get their comeuppance soon with the Soul fan base.
Well, the Demon Souls remake. Well, I mean, people are complaining about it already. So I mean,
When it comes out and people play it, though, that's
Yeah.
a little different. They may say it now, but when they play it, that's when they're going to speak up the loudest. Because the ones who buy the day one, crap. You know, you were just saying you did it. You were guilty of it. Day one purchase?
yeah, but the thing with Fairy Tail is they didn't tell me it was censored until after the game was
No,
released, so I would
but,
have known that.
I'm referring
Are you
just
talking
in
about the
general.
Resident Evil 3 remake? Well, that is because I was a sucker for Resident Evil. I shouldn't have done that, but you know, we do things we don't, we shouldn't be doing, but we do it anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
as well, I used to make a video called, F digital, but yet I'm buying most games digital now, this generation.
Well, you know, digital.
Oh shit! It's Willie Birkin.
What the? What did Willie Birkin do? Oh wait. Oh, you're playing 2. Willie Birkin is
Ow.
Eesh, that does not sound good. What he did.
Ow! Push me through the grate again. Ow! Ow! Okay, get to the part where I can fight him already. I have enough unlimited ammo to shoot that eyeball of his.
Ooh, they made it so you have to aim exactly for the eyeball. Well done, game designers.
No, but I did make a when I had my first channel. I used to make a video saying F digital, and like I would show like the middle finger and everything. Because like they were in the middle of the generation, they were really trying to push for digital.
Oh shit, he's
in the 7th
faster.
generation. And it's like, no, I don't like digital. Like, you know, like I like owning my physical games.
Which Chrono was it that makes it go faster? Chrono Break or Chrono Drive?
Chronoburst.
Oh, I don't have it yet, darn it.
You don't require it right now. You'll get it.
I want my Chrono Burst. Make things even more deadlier. You were saying?
I was saying about, you know, when I used to make videos on my first channel, I made a video called, where I was showing off like all my physical PS3 games on my bed, and like I put a middle finger saying F digital and all that stuff, like with the middle finger, because I didn't like that Sony was really trying to push digital down people's throats last gen even as well. Like they were doing that in the middle of the generation. I'm like, Sony, sorry, I don't want digital down my throat. I like my physical media.
I like physical media too, but they did away with it in this generation practically, you know.
And that's what I don't agree with. And they also made me pay $80 plus tax. I didn't like that either. Freaking thanks, Canadian government. Thank you for charging me and raping me.
Was it the Canadian government? What did you have to pay like $80 in tax for?
I don't know. Something about a friend told me they had to do to copy the U.S. of doing something stupid. I have no idea, but they started charging $80.
Was it Tencent? Tencent can rot in hell.
I don't know if it was Tencent.
That would be the only reason why I encourage people to vote for our current president. Get rid of Tencent. I hate Tencent. That Chinese company can rot in hell.
I don't know if it was Tencent or whatever the case was. I didn't agree I had to pay $80 for majority of my games, and like the only way I could get majority of my games cheap was digital, and I didn't want to buy mostly digital. I wanted to get physical.
But here's the funny
Canadian
thing.
government's like, no, you want to get into gaming this gen? Cough up more. It's like, freaking Canadian government.
It was gonna be. It's actually more annoying now with physical disc when it comes to this, because if I don't have the disc, I can't play the game, even though the game's already on my console.
Are you talking about the day one updates?
No, I mean just with a PS4 in general. You know, you put it in there. It's basically an installation disc.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, because Retro said it. Yeah, I know. I don't like that either.
That annoys the crap out of me. If I'm gonna pay physical, it should be when I put it in there, the game's already on there. You know what I mean? I can say with the PS3, I know the installations were a pain in the neck, but at least you technically owned your game on the PS3, because you still need the disc. The installations were mainly used for to make the game faster. That was it. Some games didn't even have installation. It was just like, you know, if it's so big, we're gonna put access in your hard drive so the game goes faster.
Oh, that's why they did it. I was wondering why you had to always do a mandatory install for every game.
There was a few games that didn't require it, if you recall right. They were just
Eternal
like a patch.
Sonata.
Yeah. So on a few games that had like the big space in them, they were to make the game go faster.
I see.
In this one, you have to install it to play the game, because that's the entire file size. I mean, I'm looking at Final Fantasy VII, which I will continuously bash its 2 discs.
It's just this whole situation with this gen in general was just garbage. Just force things down my throat. Incomplete games. Way too many remaster and remakes. Like, you thought the remasters were bad on PlayStation 3 360? Nah, man.
They were bad.
Damn.
Really bad on some of them.
Like
Oh,
everything about this generation, like the games themselves, they were good. Like the games we did get, but like majority of the stuff that happened this gen just sucked. Just sucked really hard, like eggs, like rotten eggs.
There was one good remastered remake that we got out of this generation, and one of you's playing it right now.
Stay sharp.
Which one?
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
That is a
Resident Evil 2.
complete remake. That is a from the ground up remake, and that's a good remake. That's not you taking the textures and hide. No, you remade everything. That is the definition of a remake. That's not a port.
I think they did that with oh crap, friggin' Nemesis Peered. I think they did that with Shadow of the Colossus too.
Shadow of the Colossus still looks like the PS3 updated one to a degree. Like I don't.
Oh wait! The remake one? The remake one, you can see the difference. The PS3 one was just the PS2. Because
Really?
I played. No, I played both side by side. No, the new one's a complete ground up.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
it is. It is. I saw it. The graphics are way better.
Okay, so it's from the ground up. Okay, because I'm not exactly the most pickiest, when it comes to this, but I do think to be a remake, you need to be basically from a ground up type level made.
I gotcha. I think everybody kind of feels that way.
There's a difference between a port and a actual remake.
That's most of the games we had was ports. They call them remasters. I don't call them remasters. I call them ports because guess what? The graphics weren't changed. Like just the frame rate was better and a little bit coat of paint that made the characters look slightly better.
The most egregious port I have ever seen that deserves to burn in all 7 levels of hell is Final Fantasy X for the PS3.
That's good news, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm?
They didn't do too much with the PS4 other than put the original soundtrack back in. That's
No,
all
no, no.
did.
They fixed the facial feature. Orin's eye is no longer stretched.
He did.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well,
They
I don't know.
actually fixed
I think the
facial-
graphics. I think the graphics were still not impressive, in my opinion. You know what I mean? For what it was, even on the PS4. Like I get they fixed the character models' faces, but it's like
That was it was just every time I looked at Orin, he lost all his coolness. It was like looking at a broken mirror. I want to use the extreme, but it was very horrifying looking at Orin like that.
You know what it was? It's probably because Square Enix rushed it. That's probably why.
So when you remade it for the PS4, I bought it in a bargain bin because I was afraid of the pain again, and then I got to see Orin.
Oh shit, it's Mr. X.
Ooh.
He's killing the guy that's in the prison cell.
The one remaster I noticed no changes was in Kingdom Hearts remaster for PS4 other than better frame rate. That's like
Do you want to know what? I got a question. Has anybody played the Final Fantasy 7? I mean, not Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy 8 remastered.
I was gonna buy it, but apparently they censored one of the summons, so I was
I know that, but
to get it.
regardless, but has anybody played it yet to know if the translation's better?
No, I don't know. Don't know.
Have you, John? Have you played the Final Fantasy 8 remastered?
No, I haven't.
Damn, I need to know if the translation's changed. Because here's the thing, when I heard that got announced on, because I was watching E3 that year, back when E3 was still a thing, I was literally drinking my Casey's thing that you see in some older videos, and I spat on my computer screen when that got revealed.
Before it's too late.
Oh boy.
If you don't know why, it's because for years they've stated they lost the code to that game. There was no way to remake it. They lost the actual code.
Well, I guess
Jeez.
So I was like, they remade that? It wasn't Trails that got me Trials of Mana or Second Sensu 3. No, it was the 8. Everybody I know talked about Final Fantasy 8. Like, how did they do that? They said they lost the source code. They don't have the code. And I was
like you said, Oh.
I was like, I said, and someone told me, I was like, I know how they did it. I was like, how'd they do it? They fired an employee and they were cleaning out their desk and they find an old 20 gig hard drive and they're like, oh, what's in here? Let's look. It's the source code.
I have like a love-hate relationship with Square, like you do. Like they do some things, and then other things, it's like you question why they do it. You question their sanity sometimes. Like, okay, Square, why'd you do this?
There's a game that Square has created that deserves to burn in a fire as well, and that's the Star Ocean 5 game, Faith and Integrity.
Oh, Faith and Integrityness? Oh, that...
That is a garbage game.
The friend that I used to talk to, the Queers friend, he recommended I never buy that game, so I never did.
Don't. It's horrifying.
Jeremy from the Quartering's too political.
What?
The Quartering's too political.
Oh. I haven't brought him up. Did someone in your stream bring that up?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh. Yeah. I don't really watch him that much. I just mainly left him on my sub box just because I'm too lazy to take it out. He used to be entertaining when movies were still available in theaters. Now it's just he went to a field that he has no expertise in.
Fighting with Angry Joe at that.
Oh yeah. Angry Joe's been on the news, Quartering. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually defending gaming. What have you done?
I don't get why Quartering and Angry Joe are still fighting each other. Like, just accept each other's opinions and leave.
Honestly, I think the Quartering's a bitch. That's why. Sorry if you're still streaming and I said that to them, but he's a little bitch at times. No, to any audience.
Oh, the audience? My audience really doesn't care what anyone we say.
He is a bitch because he can't take criticism. He literally melts down, and I bet you if you look on Twitter, Joe had probably said something criticizing or something along the lines that he didn't agree with the ideology-wise, and the
Quartering threw out their private DMs.
Oh, that's an asshole move. I hate when people do that shit.
Kind of almost sounds like the Quartering's kind of a whammon. If you think about it, a male version.
He's a beta. He's a beta.
Even worse.
He's not a whammon. He's a beta. His wife gets the top.
Oh, great.
That man probably sleeps on the couch more than he does in bed.
His wife is a whammon? Oh,
he sleeps in that room more than he sleeps with his wife.
That's what I'm saying. He's a little bitch. I only watch Angry Joe from his when he does the actual reviews of his games because I love the satire parodies.
Yeah.
And I can tell he puts a lot of effort in those parodies. I'd hate to think of how much editing he had to do for those. Whew.
The thing I like about Angry Joe is his review of The Last of Us 2. That's gonna always be my favorite.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Actually,
are you out of your minds?
How they made fun of the Joe getting killed. They had what's his face dress up like Tommy and him, and he gets killed. That was great. I was like, yeah, we have food over here. Yeah, we have this. I was just laughing so hard on that review. And then my second favorite one is of It's because I can never look at Wedge the same after I watch Angry Joe's review of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I see other Joe every time. I'm like, why did I watch that? My image of that one character can't be looked at the same. I also loved his parody review of Metal Gear Survive, which is a horrible, horrible game, where he makes fun of Trump.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
He's like, I'm building a wall, but sir, they can walk around the fence. It's a wall that will keep the zombies out. You get that press reporter out of here.
Why is the music playing intensely and there's no zombies?
That was hilarious. If you saw that one, that was just gold.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I got the tentacle monsters.
So did they grab Jill and have their way with her to get killed? That sounded
No,
horrible.
that would have been funny if they did.
You know, you are dead and the tentacle's having its way. I would laugh if a fan made that kind of mod.
Probably somebody has already. There we go. Die zombies. Oh, freaking Nemesis! He came out of the pharmacy. Huh. That's an odd place for him to come out.
Did he go in or out?
Out.
Oh. Because from what I understand, there's a trick, which is basically that's how you hide from Nemesis to a degree.
Oh man, it keeps injuring me, you son of a gun.
Alright, I need to look at my account right now.
Why, what's up?
Not my PlayStation account, no, my Amazon account, because I think my Prime membership and other membership expires in like 2 days, so I'm just gonna like cancel it.
Oh, okay.
Because I ain't having you trying to swindle me into what you call it.
Oh, they're trying to like plead you into like doing something you don't want to, right?
Yep. You know that trick that they'll do.
Yep. Kind of like Ubisoft's terms of service.
Those dildos.
Well, I wouldn't know about that turret calling him that one, but yeah. Okay, so I've still got about a month left on that one. Where's the other one?
Look at that, Nemesis is literally waiting for me outside. That's kind of funny.
He's being whamming.
Yeah, like I went into this like toy shop and he's standing out there waiting for me to come out the store. Like a little stalker. Alright, I'm coming out. You missed. You missed.
Okay, I've still got about a month left. I thought it ended like tomorrow. That would have been horrible.
What's up, Twok? What's up? Hey? Awesome. Now I'm gonna save. Forgot, did they hand you the Magnum already?
Dude, the Magnum's like the most overpowered handgun you can get and your best friend.
No, they
Just
don't give
saying
me
that.
the Magnum yet. Combine. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember. They don't give you the Magnum until like the hospital. I
Dude, that was
remember
like the
now.
most best weapon you can get in the game back in the day, was the Magnum. On the
Yeah,
original.
they give you the Magnum in the remake, but not till like way later.
Yeah, you had to beat the game and Barry gave you the Magnum. Always made me sad.
There's gotta be a crank handle somewhere.
Oh. Nikolai.
I hate Nikolai. They've never followed through with his plot player either, I think. Have they?
No.
No.
Again, another thing that I tend to point out, that plots that were never fully finished. But that's what you get when you have multiple writers working on a story, so can't say too
Where
much.
the hell is this crank?
Well, I would say Nikolai kind of gets his comeuppance in the remake of Resident Evil 3.
Yeah,
not
but they
necessarily-
they didn't confirm his death either. Even in the originals, he was still running around somewhere.
Yeah, and he was a little bitch in Operation Raccoon City.
Oh yeah, he was always fucking with you in there.
I wanted to smack him across the room. I was glad when to know he got some sort of comeuppance. I loved it when Carlos got pissed at him. I fully agreed with him.
Oh, I got the crank. There we go.
Oh, good. Oh, I forgot. Super Mario All-Stars. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing Nintendo's ever planned on doing.
Oh, you mean the limited time use with the
Yes,
with the collection?
That's like the dumbest thing ever, because then scalpers are going to take advantage of the shit.
They
out of
already
this.
are.
They'll sell it for like a high price one. Oh, you want this collection? Okay, pay $300 or some stupid thing like that.
I've considered. I don't want to be too much of an asshole, but I do see it like on some places on Amazon still being sold for decent, like, you know, the $59.99, and I'm like, you know, just scalp somebody I know. Next tax season, I can't find the Mario game. Well, that's
Scalp
because
Harmon
it no
Smith.
I know somebody has to have a friend that you want to scalp. They're really looking for something like, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'll be here next day." And you secretly know it's not gonna be there, so you're like, "I'm gonna get this, and I'm just gonna scalp him later." Nobody deny it. You've done something like that before. Everybody has.
Well, maybe I kind of scalped a kid on some trading cards, but that's about it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody scalps somebody at some point. We just don't take it to an extreme, like some people who actually make a living off of scalping. Those are the ones I want to strangle.
Well, and plus the kids wanted these cards, so I didn't look up the value or anything. It's like, okay, you can have these cards. He wanted the cards, so it's not like I scalped them too bad.
I actually heard a hilarious story when it comes to cards. Was a guy, he basically wanted a certain card, a Blue Eyes, and you know, he traded like this normal card, I can't remember what it was, but he ended up getting the Blue Eyes that you can only get very rarely. That was for like Dark Pill Stories. And the guy who gave it to him just thought it was a normal Blue Eyes, didn't bother to look at the little lettering below it. I'm like, oh, that's cruel. He's like, yeah, it wasn't too cruel. It's like, bull.
That was just rape.
I know.
Fucking dog. Fucking dogs. Now they're popping up everywhere. I gotta put Cujo down. Oh shit!
You okay?
Cujo jumped from around the corner.
When you say Cujo, I'm all of a sudden picturing the villain from Final Fantasy IX.
Fuck, another one! Damn. Even with unlimited ammo, I can't just pop off immediately. They jump out of nowhere. At least I got what I need to open up the doors.
It's a thing that only zombies have in those. Most zombies have in certain settings. They have the ability to teleport.
Oh, thank you for inspiring for me to make a video today, because like my depression was really hitting me since it was really crappy outside, and I just needed a motivation to like do the video.
Dude, you gotta admit, some of the ideas I gave you, I had you cracking up too funnily.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you tell the story of the Xbox? The Xboxes, how they messed up back in the day?
I didn't put that in the video.
No, I meant I can't think of who is on the stream right now. You want to hear a funny story, John, of an Xbox going wrong? A friend of mine, this would be back during the original Xbox days, during the 2001. He kind of was new to the gaming thing, and his Xbox literally exploded. The Xbox had the Duke controller. Because he was an idiot and played it for several days straight without sleeping because he had an insomnia thing. And then let cool off, so it blew up his VCR and everything below where he had his TV.
Yeah, he just literally wrecked his entire thing. His TV entertainment, this console, like everything.
That's foul.
He comes crying to me the next day. I'm like, dude, what's wrong? He's like, my thing. I was like, what did you do? I was like, did you give it a rest? He's like, you're supposed to do that? I'm like, get out of my face. I don't know you.
Smoky, what do you want? Hey? I can't give you attention right now. I'm playing Resident Evil.
But yeah, that was by far, to me, the most funniest experience I've ever had with something like that.
Damn.
Grenade launcher. Now this is a good weapon.
Who doesn't like a grenade launcher?
Anything with grenade launchers is like, yes, having a fun time. Hey, buddy. No, but when I put you as the Penguin, it was a compliment because the Penguin is smart. Like he's intelligent. Like he outsmarted Batman quite a bit.
Mm.
Well, yeah, if you've played the Telltale game, he kind of did to a degree. Especially that. The Telltale Batman Season 1.
I never got to play that, but I know the character Penguin because I used to watch Batman cartoon.
Where are you finding those clips? That's the really good old Batman show. I actually enjoyed that show growing up. They did not mind putting everything dark.
I just put Batman Penguin and I found the clip that way on YouTube. It wasn't that hard to look around.
Does anybody remember when cartoons actually had a soul to them? Like, where you could watch a cartoon with a kid and you would enjoy it. I quote the original X-Men animation show.
Yeah, the cartoon series was fun. I
There's literally
really want to watch.
concentration camps in it. I kid you not, there's concentration camps in the original X-Men cartoon. And Wolverine smokes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, but the thing was, the way it was written was actually kind of clever. What they did was they wrote it so there's a bunch of fight scenes and kids wouldn't notice that part, but the adults would. So it was aimed for both an adult and a kid audience. Then there was a show that butchered my childhood completely, and I could never look at cartoons the same way again. Teen Titans Go. My childhood was destroyed. Luckily, I did that to a friend of mine after I saw that monstrosity. He was reminiscing. I was like, "Oh, you know they made a remake, right?" He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, go look up Teen Titans Go." I get a call like 10 hours later. I hate your guts. I was like, "What? What'd I do?" He's like, "I remembered the saying you saying something about Teen Titans Go and decided to check it out. Why didn't you tell me they ruined my childhood?" I was like, "Yeah, they did."
Yeah, about that. Damn, this game's got me running around for a lot of shit.
Who remembers Courage the Cowardly Dog? That was hilarious. He has a computer that's basically...
We understand those guys now.
There's one thing I don't get about modern day Disney. What is up with you turning all your old good movies, cartoon movies, into live action? I mean, I refused to watch the Aladdin one, although I was forced to watch a little bit of it, because
that one got away. That one got away unscathed.
Oh yeah, it got away unscathed, but it was Will Smith. I didn't see a genie. I saw Will Smith.
I had to kill Marvin.
Will Smith is good, but he's no Robin Williams.
No,
He'll never be a Robin Williams.
I was telling somebody, I said they could have gotten around that problem if they didn't make him look like Will Smith. If they made him cartoony looking, which they really could have done, it's very easy, then it probably would have been a lot more better accepted.
I agree.
But they don't think like that.
Apparently they have no creativity. I mean, I would have accepted Will Smith being Genie if he didn't look like Will Smith.
Yeah, they should have made him like animated, like the old one, like the cartoon style,
Like a
and then
3D
voice him.
cartoonish CG thing. I mean, I think anybody, even... Although I heard they botched The Lion King.
I've never seen the Lion King remake, so I wouldn't even want to know what they did to it.
From what I understand, the only good one that's come out of that entire mess is the Jungle Book.
The Jungle remake was good. It was not bad at all.
That's the only one I've heard everybody I've talked about sing praises for. They're like, I enjoyed the Jungle Book because they got actors that know how to voice act too.
Aw, Smoky. I know you want me to pay attention to you, but I'm playing Resident Evil, buddy.
Fucking dog over there. Oh! I knew there was a third one.
Oh, don't you
dude.
love when you know enemy patterns, so you know they're hiding an enemy, like with a third one?
No, this one they'll still catch me. I haven't had a full encounter with Mr. X yet, so I'm happy. Even though I feel like I'm gonna have to because he stands between me and a part.
Make sure you
So,
have all your
Kiro,
guns.
you were offended when I used Penguin at first?
No, I wasn't offended. I was laughing. Because I know how Penguin is. I, unlike some, have read the Penguin. I mean, he's like the Joker. He's bipolar written. Like, you can have some good Penguin comics, and you can have some that are just meh.
I was illustrating that we're both like intelligent compared to Sony fanboys.
Definitely. The fanboys are actually what's killing the base, really.
You definitely got a Sony fanboy in your comment section that replied to me. I don't care what anybody says. He was making damage control excuses for Sony. He's like, Marvelous doesn't sell that much anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You know,
If it doesn't
when
sell that
someone
much on
said
the
Microsoft doesn't
PlayStation.
make any games, I wanted to point out, okay, what's Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon? And Infinite.
No,
Almost
apparently
every-
the Sony fanboys, Xbox having no games means they don't have exclusive games. But
That's what
you
those
can't
three
say,
are.
you can't say on the new Xbox that doesn't have any games, because to imply a system doesn't have any games, it would literally have to have 0 games coming for it.
Here's what you say. What's Halo and Gears of War?
I think those, because they're saying those have been played out at this point, and they actually did ruin those franchises from being good.
Yeah.
I get that, but say something else besides Xbox has no games. I'm getting tired of that argument. It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense in the context that I'm trying to show
Yeah,
people.
there's a difference between context and content. And I get that concept completely. And it is true, to a degree. I could say Sony has no games because you rely on companies that you've had forever. You know?
Well, not only that, isn't the Demon's Souls remake going to shortly come to the PC afterwards on PS5? It's not going to be exclusive
Exactly,
forever.
and it'll probably be a lot better.
It's going to the PC.
You know, at some point, we all have to realize that consoles are slowly becoming just pre-built PCs, gaming PCs.
And they
They
already
are, and I
showed
don't-
that
I don't
they already
like
showed
that.
that the PS5 is customizable in some sense, so that means it
Yeah,
could
it's a PC.
potentially, yeah.
You could potentially put a better graphics card in it, or, what else? Some caption cards built into it. So, yeah.
I just don't get what's up with the Sony fan base. I've never seen any other fan base so sensitive. Like, not even a PC Extreme guy gets this salty and upset over somebody criticizing something.
Well,
Like, these guys were just like, "Meh, you're taking Sony, meh. Xbox
me-
has no games."
I always tell, I've like I told you, I was like, there's a difference between a fan and a fanboy. A fan is willing to critique the product and say the product sucks to this degree, but there's some good to it. And boy, the jump shit when they know it. A fanboy will just keep defending it until they die.
Well, yeah, I
like the
know, and
Titanic.
I'm talking
They're
about
like the
I'm
Titanic.
talking about
They
the
sink
Sony
the Titanic.
fanboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're willing to stay on the ship and sink with it. They're like the Titanic.
The band from Titanic.
Yes, that played until it sunk.
Yeah, but I never criticized fans in my video. I said fanboys because I know the
That's-
difference between fanboys and fans.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm getting at. There's things.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I originally was looking at the PS5. I was like, oh, it's PS5, and then the censorship got brought up this entire generation. I'm like, I don't think I can support you. And then you showed me Galgun jump, and then I saw from Yellow Flash and a couple others more are jumping. I'm like, yep, I'm jumping. I know when the writing on the wall comes, but I don't want Red Ring of Death 2.0.
I hope they fix that overheating things before the Microsoft console comes out, or they're going to be in trouble.
I hope that was a beta tester.
Microsoft is stubborn though, so.
Yeah, that's a problem
Yeah.
too. They've been always
Although,
stubborn.
I did like the fact that they made it so
Oh,
they
shit.
don't have the complete Vita problem with the memory card thing. So you can still use a different hard drive to go around it. You don't have to rely completely on the solid state hard drive. Otherwise, you
Mr.
killed
X,
it.
it's Mr. Sex.
Well, I still pointed out the memory card, even though if there is a way to get around it, $200. Like, hello, Microsoft.
Yeah, I might as well buy a PC at that point. A couple PC parts.
Next generation of gaming is just going to be way too expensive in general. Did you know that they're selling a $1,500 graphics card? Like, who's going to pay for that?
Was that the Nvidia thing that was sold out that all those scalpers got their hands on before the other people who actually reserved it, and they just bought it all up with using bots? And everybody was pissed.
All I know is they're overcharging for some graphics cards for PC, and I don't
That
agree
was
with
the
it.
scalpers.
Stupid scalpers. It always has to be them. It always has to be them.
Hey, does anybody remember when the corona broke out and everyone was concerned about toilet paper?
Oh.
So there's so many people that went and bought all the toilet paper in the, like, a Dollar Tree or whatever.
People are just so stupid. They don't know how to spend their money properly. Or
I
have
was laughing
self-control.
because there was this photo that was viral where this guy had basically bought so much he took a storage shed and filled it up with toilet paper.
Wow.
I was like,
Well, like Forrest Gump said, stupid is what stupid does.
yeah, but there's sometimes a limit to some stupidity.
I think Forrest Gump is what is pointing out is like, because this lady was asking if Forrest Gump was stupid, and he's like basically throwing her logic back, but like in a good way, saying, well, you're calling me stupid, but you're stupid and didn't do anything with the inheritance of the family member that died.
Yeah, there's two great scenes in Forrest Gump.
Oh
that I
my
love.
god, here he comes.
What?
Run away.
Mr. X.
Oh. There's two things I like, two movies that are hard to beat that Tom Hanks has made, and I've always said they're my favorites, is Green Mile, Forrest Gump, and Road to Perdition, Part 3. Because Road to Perdition, he was a horrible person. That's like the only movie I've ever seen Tom Hanks play actually the villain.
I got one
Tom Hanks
flashbang.
is just, when I look at Tom Hanks, I look at the Forrest Gump situation, because like
That's what made him famous.
he played a really good autistic person, because that's what he was in the film. Like he's supposed to be autistic person that nobody understands at first. They think autistic people are an outcast, and then like Forrest Gump like kind of proves them wrong.
There's some hilarious scenes in there. I love the scene where they're in the hurricane and he's narrating what he thought of it, and he goes, "Me? I was scared. Lieutenant Dan, he was mad. You will not sink this boat." He's sitting there maniacally laughing in the stand.
Yeah, that was funny. Whoops. Change grenades. There we go. Gotcha.
Hands down, one of the most funniest scenes in that movie with Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan was good. Well, he calls him Lieutenant Dang because of his accent. Lieutenant Dang!
I did love his army advice. He's like, the one thing I want you to take care of is your socks.
Oh shit, he came through the wall.
Oh, wow, that sounds brutal. Mr. X sounds like a really evil dude in RE2.
Did any of you guys suffer, you know, bullying because you were autistic? I did.
Shit ton for me. That's actually how I developed mental illness.
I cracked skulls.
Actually, a few of my friends did that for me when things got out of the line. I actually hung out with a bunch of really cool people. And about 2 of them are dead, and a few are they're all different directions.
Mr. X is very pissed off at what I just committed.
What'd you do? Blow him up?
No, I flashbanged him.
Oh, yeah, that
And I
would
gotta-
aggro that.
I'm trying. Oh my god.
You
I'm trying to-
aggroed him, didn't you?
I'm trying to get to the stars room because there I can. That's a safe room.
I like Nemesis. They leave in the line where he goes stars.
Yeah, he says that to you.
The Nemesis remake was good, although I still like the original better. I thought they
Yeah,
kind of
because
made
he's absolutely
it
terrifying. The moment he comes out, he says stars, chill. You know what I mean? Who he's hunting.
Yeah, they didn't really do that. They like, whenever he says stars, he like yells it out in a way that doesn't sound intimidating. At least that's the impression I got in the
impression
remake.
I got from him, because I even though I haven't played the remake, I've watched plenty of
Shit.
Let's Plays and Speed Plays.
And a
Let's
liquor.
Plays.
Oh my god.
Ooh, you're dealing with Mr. X and a liquor?
I just locked
Man.
that liquor behind a door.
I kind of feel bad for you if that's the mix-up you're stuck with.
I'm doing a pretty good job staying out of his freaking way. As long as I can get to the stars room without a problem.
The one thing I'm glad Square Enix did, I'm glad they kept the sexy outfits in Trials of Mana remake. If they took that out, I would have been so pissed.
Well, you know what's funny in the Trials of Mana thing? That was... You wouldn't even know that was in there because that was an 18-bit game. You know,
Yeah,
that was
well-
something they actually added in there because that was a complete ground-up remake.
I think they added it in because I don't know if you knew this. They took the booty shake from Angela from the original and they cut it out of the remake.
There was a 16-bit move in that? I can't remember. Like I said, I played Seiken Densetsu 3 a while ago. I know
Yeah,
it's called
she
Trials
did.
of Mana.
She
I
did.
know it's called-
Yeah.
Like I said, I know people call it Trials of Mana, but I don't know, 10 plus years of fan translation, and it's always known as Seiken Densetsu 3. That's what it's called.
Well, anyways, they took out the part where Angela in the bit one did a booty shake for a special attack. They took that out, but they gave us the costumes.
Hey, that's a lot more better because you can use the costumes and cutscenes.
Yes. Which thankfully they show the costumes in the remake.
Did they do that in Dragon Quest XI?
Actually, yeah, I think they do. You can put them in.
I know the
Oh my
the one
god,
girl-
he outmaneuvered me.
I know the one girl has a ton of costumes for her. And the guy has like a few DLC ones.
Oh, nice! I freaking blew his tank already. Nemesis tank, the flamethrower. But yeah, they took the booty shake out, which I mean, okay. Well, as long as you give me something in return, like the sexy outfits, I'm good.
Well, my look on that is kind of a little different. Maybe it's a little cynical and jaded. I'm like, it's a 16-bit game, so it's not like we saw any skin or anything, you know what I mean? And you didn't change the story at all to a degree. So I can kind of live with that, but you gave us something better because it's 3D model animation and, you know, character models, so it's not a sprite, so I'll take that in exchange. Although I dread the day they decide to remake Chrono Trigger.
Oh, it's coming.
If they remake, they better not censor anything, or they're gonna have to put it on other platforms and not Sony.
They're gonna have to because there's some jokes that, well, actually, I've always said the Ted Woolsey translation is a hell of a lot better than the one they remade. Because the Ted Woolsey, for all his trouble, he actually added a bunch of jokes in there that were actually funny.
Yeah, just leave the remake, the Chrono Trigger off Sony platform. They'll censor it.
If they do make one, which version do you want them to use the lines from? The machine translated one that Square Enix made, or Ted Woolsey one?
I don't know, because I never played the Chrono Trigger. So I can't
Oh shit! He came out of nowhere. He punched the fuck out of me.
You scared the living daylights out of me. It must have scared you.
Because I didn't hear no thumping. All I know is I turned around and I just saw a fucking right hook.
That sounds pretty mean.
I need to get back down to the...
Yeah, the enemies scare the crap out of you in the remake. Like, they just suddenly come out of nowhere. It's like, huh? You weren't there before.
I gotta get back to that. I gotta get back underground. That's where the frickin'... Oh no, I gotta get back upstairs. And Nemesis is blocking my way to it. Oh, not Nemesis, fucking Mr. X.
You know, Nemesis, or Mr. X might as well be Nemesis, because, like, he's tough to take down.
Nemesis without weapons.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He was just waiting right there. He just opened the door like, hello.
Mr. X has the AI that we wished and Nemesis had.
He's got Alien Isolation fucking AI.
That's actually a terrifying game.
I got a Magnum and I know it'll slow him down, but I don't want to waste it.
Another good thing about that one is you actually have to ration your ammo.
Really? Zombies respawned in this area too? I thought I killed them. I gotta kill him before he shows up because there's a save point in there that I can use to hide.
Come on, die already. There we go. Nemesis officially taken down. His first phase, anyway.
I've always heard the comparison between him and Mr. X, you know what I mean, is,
Well, I would say Mr. X mutated form would probably stand a chance against Nemesis if Nemesis ever went to his, like...
People liked Mr. X more in the remakes than Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Because he has a better AI.
Yeah. Oh my god, here he comes.
He has a better AI that's tracking you as a more intimidating.
Oh my god, he can still go through Magnum ammo.
Yeah, I gotcha. But what I'm saying is, like... Oh.
Like, he's just saying he's running through Magnum ammo.
I'm in the caution, I need health.
That's like a question. If Nemesis and Mr. X face off, who would win?
They did face off in the comic books.
Oh yeah.
Nemesis beat the shit out of Mr. X was no competition.
Mr. X is like the oh god, what do you call him? Like the forgotten stepchild of Nemesis program.
Tyrant?
Yeah.
You know what dream battle I want? I want Resident Evil creatures versus Silent Hill monsters. That'd be a good battle for me. And that'd be minus the bosses too, like just the regular creatures. So it's not overpowered. It's an even playing field. Does that sound like a good idea? Silent Hill creatures versus Resident Evil creatures.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that sounds like a fun episode. Shit, man!
I'm in the red. I need to just run to the nearest safe room now. Which I know where one's at. If I can just get there before this fuck comes after me, or gets after me again. Oh no, I can get to the main hall faster.
John, what do you think? Would that be an interesting battle? Silent Hill creatures from Konami versus...
That would be... The Silent Hill ones... But the Silent Hill ones will win out because they could just keep coming with the Resident Evil ones. After they mutate a few times, you can take them down.
Yeah, that's true. Like the nurses and all them, they'd have to come in mobs and stand a chance. Or just send free pyramid heads in.
Actually, there'd be technically one, because, like, we wouldn't be going multiple Silent Hill Pyramid Heads, just the one James saw. Because more than one Pyramid Head would be too unfair.
Well, so would some of the monsters in the Resident Evil series.
Like, which ones? Depends, like...
G.
Oh yeah, the G ones. Yeah, I guess you could say the G ones would be too much.
Where did he head off to? Okay, can I make it back to that? Oh God.
Ow! Boom. Bye bye.
Ah, I hate Time Quest.
Okay, just want to make sure he's dead. That would be an interesting match. I want somebody to recreate that Silent Hill monsters versus Resident Evil creature.
That's for Death Battle thing. I can't remember what YouTuber used to do to Death Battles.
Screw attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that company.
Mr. X is staying on me. He doesn't want me to live.
Well, you know what? I'm glad Sony is getting Konami and Kojima to work together on the new Silent Hill game.
I want to know how the hell they did
Oh
that.
my God, he did it again.
Do you know how much bad blood him and Konami split on?
Maybe Sony offered them good enough money. They're like, okay, let's just put our differences aside. We're getting paid good money. That's my only guess.
I already told you what I want since, you know, basically the movie industry is falling apart. Movie actors, join the voice acting community.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing some voices the same thing again and again and again. What's your opinion of that?
They've slowly been doing that though with recent games.
No, I mean, since, you know, the movie industry is about to crash, they just jump to voice
I've noticed
acting.
that, voice actors have been, movie actors have been coming over to video game voice acting.
There's quite a few. Square's done that in the past. If you didn't know, Final Fantasy XII, the reason why some of that dialogue was real good is because they applied a lot of theater actors. But then again, also let's not ever forget, Xehanort was originally voiced by Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Until he had to rest in peace. Rip Leonard Nimoy. Because Nomura took too long and couldn't decide to finish his damn game. We didn't get to hear Leonard Nimoy in the finale. What did I just unlock?
Man, this is incredible. I can't wait to see what they do with the next generation of systems. How good Resident Evil is going to look in the remakes, because they're really looking good. This is very impressive.
You should see some fan-made projects.
I'm getting nervous that Mr. X is gonna come back out and murder me again.
You really are fearing Mr. X.
For one, his thumps sound far away, and then I don't expect to open a door and see him just plow my ass into the ground.
Basically mug you and take everything you're worth.
Yeah.
I think when I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, I kind of was dreading Mr. X, because, like, you just don't know when he's gonna pop up.
Mr. X has that aura.
I feel
I
Mr.
remember-
X is there to offend you as a gamer.
He's there to remind you why I'm at the threat level, and at the same time tick you off to rage quit.
I wish they would have done that for Nemesis. Like, he was just too predictable in the remake.
That's
Oh
because
shit, I need a piece.
I think it has to do with the fan-made thing. You know what I mean? Because some fans were probably programming the AI.
Well, then they probably should have got the fans to do it, because I don't know. I just think Capcom handling it the way they did, they just made Nemesis a kind of a wimp.
Alright, I'm gonna have to break the code and use the rocket launcher.
There's nothing wrong with game breaking. I have sequence breaked many a games.
This is just to slow him down while I figure out what I need to do. Because at least the rocket launcher I know will put... And you ever notice he gets extra aggressive when you shoot his hat off?
Well, maybe he's one of those guys who loves his hat. It's like, don't touch the hat. Like, you know, Luffy from One Piece. I don't like One Piece, but I am aware of that line. If anybody
Don't touch the hat.
Yeah, if anybody messes with his straw hat, he gets pissed. Maybe that's just a reason why.
I gotta get up to the clock tower now in this police station, and that's a pain in the ass with him pursuing me. I gotta find the power panel parts, and I just need one more, and I know where it's at, and he stands between me and it.
Wow.
Chosen one!
And I'm an
Those
idiot. I
tentacle
just went around
things
the
in
door
Resident
that I
Evil
needed to
3
go to
remake is
2
so
times.
Oh, man. Oh.
I don't care about breaking this part with the rocket. I am on a mission right now. Okay, I got the crank I needed.
Wow, you stupid tentacle monster, piss off. He keeps chain attacking me and I can't even kill him.
He's behind me! Go away! Yeah, crawl through the window, motherfucker. I want to see you try that. $203. Okay, I can get a pack with that.
Readers. Time to use a lockpick. Grenade ammo.
Better get moving.
Damn it, where's the ghost thing? Final ghost.
Where exactly are you again?
No, I'm playing Genshin Impact for a minute so I can hear some of you guys. Before I wasn't able to hear you because battle music was a little loud.
Where's the library?
Oh, you switch games? Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. I gotta do this fast before he shows up.
But how far are you in Trails, the second game?
Oh, I just got Machina. I'm glad you didn't tell me about him, my favorite gun user.
Machias, yeah, he's cool. You'll get more of your characters back. I think
Now
B is up next.
About damn time! Ah, there's the damn ghost! It was hidden behind a rock.
Good old Nemesis with a rocket launcher. He's like, I'm pissed, I'm not done with you. Rocket launcher.
Hmm? So I just unlock an area?
Okay, for now I outsmarted him.
Wow, he killed me with a rocket? Frick. Nemesis is kicking my butt literally with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, it's hard to get, you need the unlimited rocket to just hit him back so you can get the weapon parts from him on that.
Yeah, I can kind of tell that they made Nemesis tricky.
Especially with the higher you crank up the difficulty.
Aren't you supposed to run away from him from the rocket part?
Kind of, sort of.
In the OG PlayStation 1 game, your job was if he peered up, you run.
Or fight him to get the weapon parts in that one too.
Yeah,
That
John,
too?
can you down him in the rocket part in the remake? Do you know?
Yeah, you can. It's just hard to do because he's shooting it fast at you. But I've done it. I got the parts for him, from him.
What part did he drop? Because I already got the handgun attachment and shotgun bullets.
He drops something that makes your shots harder.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth it to fight him back. Alright, let me try that. Because he's literally a pain in my neck with a friggin' rocket launcher. Skip.
Alright, good thing he's not allowed to come into this story section part because it would be bullshit.
The wonders of cutscene power.
Okay, like, how many grenade shots does it take for him to go down? Because, like, I literally shot 3 already. He didn't go down.
You need the rocket. Your own
I need
rocket.
the
Like
rocket.
when you beat the game and play the bonuses.
Oh, you can't down from the grenade launcher?
No.
Ah, never mind. I thought you could. Okay, and then I'll skip.
Now I have to get back to the underground part of the
Hope I don't have
stage.
to write a report on this.
And I know he's
Jeez,
waiting
man,
on the
he's
other
a literal-
side.
He's a literal pain in my neck. These stupid parasite things.
I like using those in the multiplayer to be an asshole. Because if you
Infect other
take
players.
if you take control of it, and you put this berserker booster on it, you just grab them. It just starts eating the player's head while regenerating your health while you're using it, and he'll just do it until the job's done.
Damn, that sounds about as bad as Troll Decks.
Ow, Nemesis, stop being a dick.
Stop beating me up, Nemesis!
I'll tell you what though, Mr. X doesn't let you finish the game without going one-on-one with him with a rocket launcher.
At that point, I bet once you got that rocket launcher, you're just like, eat this! Or a Scarface quote, say hello to my little friend!
That's what Killing Floor 2 is for, because they have his gun in there.
Haha, cool.
Scarface, one of the classic American movies.
First aid, not bad. I would really like more ammo. I mean, as much as I like a first aid, I want ammo.
I'm just saving up all my ammo. I just have the unlimited rocket to deal with Mr. X and unlimited SMG for zombies. And it's still not making me feel any better.
Was it? You're like, I hate my life.
Because I just
One of
gotta
those deals.
because regardless, I gotta deal with one of them.
Toy uncle. What? How did the friggin' head catch up to me and kill me already?
What'd you do to piss him off?
Man, I'm just sucking today. Oh. That's okay. Darkside Phil did way worse than I did, so I can't really say I sucked that badly.
Huh.
What? Oh my goodness. Then move faster, Jill. Jeez. Hey, buddy.
Damn it.
There we go. Finally, I got out of the way. Nemesis, you really are a troll dick.
There we go, I got it. I got the parking lot key that I needed.
That doesn't explain the rumors about the orphanage. I just find it way too coincidental.
What's Vok?
He's one of the benefactors.
He went out. Here.
Come on, nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus.
Yeah, being annoying again.
Sinkhole City, which, by the way, rumor has it goes straight to your office. Now, are you gonna talk to me, or are you gonna... Interview's over. Bitch.
Oh, what am I doing? Carlos. I should take a screenshot and show one of you guys the sexy outfits you get for the two females you playing the remake for the whatever the remake is. What is it? Trials of Mana. Okay, there we go.
Wait, he didn't take the key card. What the hell? I had to actually pick it up, and he picked it up in the cutscene.
Oh yeah, I checked out Fist of the North Star, just so you know. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. Alright, well, at least he gave it a try.
I like it. I like beating the shit out of everybody.
No, it was the anime.
Oh.
No,
I'm gonna say the game is awesome.
The game looks fun. If you could do some of those moves that I saw in the anime to somebody.
Oh yeah, you can. That move where he does the 1,000 Fist Strike, that's one of the moves you just, when he does it, you gotta keep tapping square just to punch harder and faster.
So you
can
oh, yeah.
into the anime? You can scoring or something? Or?
You can grab, like when they say ouch, you can literally grab their ouch word and beat them with it.
I didn't realize.
Ouch! That actually sounds fairly brutal.
Like in the like let's say in the manga they have the text boxes. You can grab this guy's pain text box and beat them with it.
That's about as brutal as what was you call it? We're just talking about Kingdoms of Amalur, where you beat somebody to death with their own soul.
Yeah, and this.
I think shit. I forgot what game that is.
Explain what's on it.
So, was there something about the anime you in particular you like or get into, or
it just did? It seemed too slow in the animation.
Let's get out of here.
No, I know it's
what is funny. What is funny is that people play the game. The game's a sequel to the anime.
Oh, I could probably deal with that. I could probably read a synopsis or something from the anime.
Well, you gotta understand about the anime. This was made, back in the 90s.
80s.
It was made in 1984. I looked it up. And
Or 1980s.
yeah, there's some older animation shows I've watched before that don't bug me. It was just something like there were several derpy scenes.
If you watch the Fist of the North Star movie, it fixes those animation problems. And it actually tries to... Huh?
He recommended the show, so I checked out the show. So the movie, it fixes that. It was just... Like,
there's a movie that kind of does what Dragon Ball did, where Dragon Ball tried to do its first season in one big long movie.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
may
what
like
this
the
one
anime
does.
better because they did fix the animations a lot, but the only reason I recommend the anime because the movie
It's getting it's getting a full animated reboot update, like updated animation.
Oh, when is that coming out? I will check
I don't
that
know.
out.
They just been talking about working on it.
Oh, better not be a live action movie. I saw what you did to Death Note.
You can't trust Netflix with things these days.
You made Light Naganami a coward.
The only thing you got right was the voice actor for the demon. That's it. He's the only enjoyable thing about it.
You should text your friend and tell him, call me back tomorrow, dude. Like, you should tell him that.
Oh, I got a trophy for finding Jill's note from when you go through here in Resident Evil 3.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna hurt
Either that or shut off your phone. Like he's gotta learn not to call you like that. Like you just set up some boundaries for your friends.
I think your daughter needs help, sir.
You know what I'm saying, Uzuki?
Yeah,
Tell me.
I gotcha.
My daughter.
But it's like, you know, I kind of. He normally gets it by now. I just.
Step aside. We need to turn.
Where the guy? That one of those guys where. It's also, he's getting pretty stupid. I'm like, do not buy Avengers. Yeah, you bought Avengers. Don't buy Madden 21. You'll buy Madden 21. I'm just like,
Emma?
So basically being too much hypocritical.
yes, that's one reason why I can't stand him. And he's the same guy I told you he wants to try streaming, but he can't take criticism.
Oh,
Like,
that the
dude.
Pisces guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you can't take criticism, stop doing it. And if you're going to stream, you need to talk. Otherwise, you just stagnate.
You're supposed to know something. How?
Now,
did
I've only
this
not talked
happen?
one time, and that was because I actually had strep throat. So what I did to make up for it is I typed in the chat.
She was our sweet little angel.
Which I don't ever want to do that again because that was a bit of a nightmare.
Okay. And I'm gonna put you to bed too. Okay. Emma.
I don't know if I
dead?
can take
Or,
this girl night seriously. You are dressed up in a maid outfit. I could barely take Sharon seriously when I saw her in Trails of Cold Steel.
Just give us a surprise.
Alright, switch games again.
No, I'm just playing Right Genshin Impact, and there's a character you get that is literally dressed in an aged outfit too, but she swings this giant sword that can do massive
It's one
damage.
thing to keep the truth from me, but why him?
You should probably continue Trails of Cold Steel next time you got a day off, or probably like on
So
Friday
I'm
or
probably going to
something.
continue it in a minute. I did what I needed to do. I needed to do my daily quest and login thing.
That's
Like
why
you're
Oh, the
supposed
daily
to.
quest? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just basically finished those like 10 seconds ago, and I found I'm about to finish finding a ruin that's there, and now I'm stopping.
We may not make it out.
You ever been in the middle of a quest, or like you just find the quest area and you're like, okay, that's it, I'm unlocking this, I'm stopping. That's basically what I'm at.
Oh, okay.
I hate leaving unfinished quests, they drive me insane.
Man, Brad Vickers' zombie got friggin' riddled with my bullets.
Brad Vickers was an asshole in the original game. He was one of those characters I was glad died, but at the same time, he didn't need to die that brutally.
And all he did was fly the chopper.
I know, but he was an ass told you to when you first see him in 3.
Oh yeah.
This is all your fault! You hadn't investigated Umbrella. I'm like, dude, please get off my screen. And then he gets killed, and I'm like, okay, you didn't need to die that violently.
She's the one with Umbrella.
At least this one he bit Marvin.
Yeah, but Marvin has too much lore for you, Brad Vickers, to do that.
Based on what you've said,
I'm sorry.
the sewer
If anybody has watched or played Outbreak, you know how awesome Marvin was.
Thanks.
Now I'm in the sewers. Fucking great. The
I
giant
would
alligator.
recommend, if you want to watch like the complete timeline again of Resident Evil,
I have
Um,
recently.
Come on.
which was, I can't remember what YouTuber did it.
How could they have a
Gamer,
facility without the
he just
Game-
did like a massive series on the timeline
Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
in like movie format.
Jesus. That
And
nerd.
it was like really good.
There's an alligator.
Alligators in the sewers.
That's a big.
That's why people think alligators are in the sewers. It's because Resident Evil.
The mutated alligator is interesting in the remake, and he dies the same way, which he does in the original game, which is good.
Well, I just find it funny, you know, even in the 90s, people are like, there's alligators in the sewers. And I played Resident Evil 3 back then, there's an alligator in the sewer. Alright.
I don't think I'll be chased by Mr. X in the sewers, will I?
No.
I don't remember him chasing you in the sewers in the original one, so maybe. I don't think so.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't chase in the sewers.
Okay, good.
Alright. I got the Genshin. I got to that part done. I'm logging off. Alright, now to go back to Cold Steel.
You'll have so much fun with Cold Steel 2. There's so much to do compared to 1.
Well, 1, it seemed like it was a setup piece, as I said in the thing, like the review, and although I did tell you, and like I noticed, I guess you hadn't made the comparison, Osborn's like Bismarck.
I
Yeah,
used the
I heard
bathroom
you.
real quick.
Alright.
And if anybody knows what happened after Bismarck died, that's basically what's happening. Although I was, like I said, someone told me he does, to a degree, something happens and whatever. I don't know which one it is, and I don't want to know. Just yet. Like, I don't want to know Ren's past. All I know is he's got Oni powers. I want the Oni form.
No, that's no worries. I don't spoil like that.
No, I like it when somebody tells me, oh, wait till you get hour 20 and the gameplay gets better. I'm like, okay.
No, I mean like story spoilers. I don't do story spoilers.
Yeah. That's the difference in spoilers that I like. I love it when someone will tell me that kind of thing.
Freaking liquor.
Oh. The only
Liquor
time I
popped out
felt
in the window. Ooh, friggin' head splatter. You were saying?
the only time I've actually ever spoiled games with somebody is like when it's a super old game and he's probably already played it, just can't remember it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or the person just doesn't want to play it and just spoil me anyway.
I'm glad I didn't spoil myself with the Trials of Remake game, because I never got to play the original Trials Amanda back on the 8-bit console.
That game is so big, it's branching. There's like a lot of branching storylines in that. It'd be hard to spoil you. You'd have to look up somebody that has done like a complete playthrough and knows all the lore. So that one I couldn't even begin to tell you. And not to mention the original one was really buggy.
Well, they patched in the remake, so...
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I heard the remake did, is it patched a lot of the buggy things that would game break it. Which, that's a good thing, don't you? You don't mind if they fix an older game to get rid of bugs.
Oh, I don't mind.
That's great. I'm glad they fixed it. Ooh, zombie galore. Zombies infested in the police station. There's like 5 or 6 zombies. Come on, come in the door. I hear you.
Again?
It's not too late to turn back, Leon.
I got my assault rifle.
You're stuck with me to the end.
Oh yeah, love my assault rifles. Especially Metal Gear Solids.
Shit, I'm in the water.
You sure this is the right way?
Unfortunately.
Here's something I wonder. Do the casts get better written in this one?
Well, on Trials of Cold Steel 2?
Yeah, do they become more likable? Like, they're more fleshed out.
I would say yes. From my experience, yes.
Okay.
Get out of there!
I don't mind knowing that.
But that's just my experience, so I could be wrong.
Well, that's your opinion, and that's good. Everybody looks differently, and if you think they got more fleshed out, that's good for me.
You know what, Capcom? Why don't you remake Resident Evil Code Veronica with the 2 and 3 engine?
Ooh, man, that'd be
awesome.
brutal. That would be awesome and brutal at the same time, and keep the puzzles.
Oh my god, this
Yes,
alligator's
please.
on the verge of biting me a new asshole.
Also, and make it so when Steve dies, I get his guns.
That'd be great. Get the golden guns. That would be cool.
I'm sorry, I'm still bitter on that. I really am. Even
I blew
how
his
many
fucking
years later,
brains open.
I'm bitter over that.
You overgrown son of a bitch.
I just killed the alligator.
Wow. These zombies love to munch on me. Here,
Shit, which way am I supposed to go?
Leon, up here.
Up the ladder. There's a ladder.
Just get up here.
After you kill the crocodile, there should be a ladder.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is she? Got the ladder. I got my guide right on the table.
I got the scope.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
It's... You don't even know what Leon's going through, so you can't say he had a kick-ass day.
All I can say from all the stuff that we see in later auxiliary works, like the comics and in the movies, Leon probably suffers the worst form of post-traumatic stress disorder in the last movie they made, Damnation.
Umbrella sells monsters.
Oh yeah, but when you get to that hallway scene with him and Chris, like what the fuck? Where'd you get all that movement from? Were you the one?
They sell the viruses.
I know, it became very Matrix style.
Scary as that
Like, you know, the, I saw that, there were so many homages to the original, two games, like RE2, where you see the helmet and the zombies walking.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't mind homages.
Oh, that's RE3.
Yeah, RE3 and it's a few RE2 moments. And I like the fact you brought back Rebecca finally. I'm like, where have you been, Rebecca?
Rebecca Chambers is cute.
Luckily, her remake costumes remained, and they got even better.
There's a ton of them I noticed on the PSN store. I'm like, good God, how many costumes did you make for her?
Identify yourself.
Ned Birkin.
I feel like Rebecca Chambers is like one of the most underrated and underappreciated Resident Evil characters. Like, no one talks
Dude,
about her.
she figured out a cure for that one virus, and she's a medic.
That's not gonna happen. I'm warning you, Doctor.
Yeah, but everybody doesn't pay attention to that. They're like, oh, Claire, Leon. It's like, well, what about Rebecca? No.
Because she didn't, nobody would appreciate her until she got her own game in Zero. Which, believe it or not, I know Zero gets a lot of hate, but it does flesh out a little bit of Birkin and Wesker.
And the issue at the mansion.
Yeah.
Leon.
Forget about me.
You're like, well, why did Wesker know what he did and, you know, all this other stuff? And then it makes sense because Team Bravo, whatever it was that Rebecca was, is briefly mentioned in the first game.
You just find her.
And she's a damsel in distress practically in Chris's storyline, and that always irritated me. After playing Zero, I'm like, you could have done so much more.
It's not on her. It must be in the mist.
I did find the one scene disturbing in Resident Evil Damnation, that movie, was the guy was going to strap his dead wife's arm onto Rebecca.
Oh god.
I was like, that is disturbing in all sorts of ways.
Shit. Now I'm mortal with regular bullets. I'm playing as Ada.
Ooh, Ada scenes are awesome. Did they do her good in Resident Evil 2?
I've gotten pretty far.
No, I meant with her in the game. Do they treat her good, or do they just like nerf her and make her just like a damsel?
Oh no, she does her job.
And you clearly know she's a spy, correct?
you do find out, like, they obviously we know, but then they set it up well to where she finally Leon figures it out, and it's basically their first come across with each other.
I always liked Ida as a character, and I did like the second movie. What was it, Retribution, where Leon went rogue from the government, and Ida's there just laughing at him to a degree.
Huh.
Like, dude, just get together. Quit playing cat and mouse. And then he has an army of lickers fight for him, which was like one of the badass scenes in that movie. Even though the concept of controlling lickers was stupid, I did like the army of lickers.
Okay.
I'm having too much fun with Resident Evil. This is what it's all about, survival horror week.
You know, this is gonna sound cheesy. You know one sci-fi game I want to see them make?
Huh.
Make a Starship Troopers game.
Oh shit. Alright, I got some bullets.
I want to kill some bugs.
Shit! Really?
Damn.
Headshots don't fucking... Wow, he leaped away from me and yet latched me.
That sounds difficult.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a zombie in the locker room. Here, die please.
Now she's already wounded. Fuck.
I already got armory danger status.
Yeah, so am I.
$109. There's a nice grenade in there.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm out of ammo. And Ada sections, I don't know why they don't help you out with ammo.
Probably because they knew you wouldn't be playing as Ada very long.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like, you're supposed to not really kill the zombies, you're supposed to like, get headshots or do something to the zombies to cripple them and just run away.
Yeah, but that's difficult. Because they can latch onto you from multiple, like, from a ridiculous angle.
Here's a good question. Would you
And
rather be playing as Ashley? Would you rather her have the same moveset as Ashley?
Nope.
I know that was a mean question. I just had to ask because...
That was the first time I went down.
There we go, 1 to 4. Don't you have like a flashbang or a grenade to get by some of the zombies?
Nope.
Data?
What? Do I give you a flashbang grenade?
Nope.
Okay, now that's just cheap.
There's gotta be a way to get them around, John. I did that segment. I was able to do it fine.
Yeah.
With Data. So you're gonna throw in the towel tonight?
I'm trying right now to get by hers.
I know, it's a little pain in the neck in the remake, I know.
You know, I'd only had cutscene power in the original, so why couldn't they just keep that?
It's like they give me 9 bullets and then you only get 1 box of 11.
Wow. You have to be precise if that's the case. That's like everything needs to be a headshot.
a zombie right there that
So where are you broadcasting from, John?
my PlayStation.
No, I meant where at?
Oh,
States,
YouTube.
UK?
State.
Oh, States.
He's from, where's that place that gets a lot of rain?
Florida.
Florida? Yeah, Florida. He's in
gosh.
Florida.
Tampa?
Yep.
Oh god, oh. No offense, I've been to the Florida area and Tampa was always...
Shit. Is that
Yeah,
fat
one
guy
at a time,
zombie?
take a number. That's a good line from the remake. One at a time, taking a number.
What the hell? Oh, this guy's head popped open. Alright, that's good. So did hers. That should be clear for now. And room is red, so there's maybe bullets in here somewhere. Oh my god, if I had to wake up one by accident. I didn't even see him there.
Oh great, I got killed behind by a stupid female cop zombie. Yeah, my Resident Evil skills have worn off on this game.
That's no problem, we all have suffered that problem.
Oh, you kidding me?
Oh, excuse me.
I just made it worse. There's two of them, and there's no dodge mechanic. This is where I wish it was in it.
Wait, RE2 didn't have dodge?
Nope.
That wasn't implemented till 3, wasn't it?
Yep.
Man.
I can try to maneuver them to this room and leave them in there while I search. Or actually, yeah, no. Oh, I don't think I can lock them in.
Hello?
Retro.
Whoa, who's this?
It's me, Retro Gaming Star.
Oh.
This is another friend of John's. He's cool. Oh crap. Son of a...
Okay.
No, get off me.
I got them in. Now let me go out that door.
So, Jonathan.
Yeah.
You know where Mr. Sega lives?
Right.
He's going on a rampage talking about Sonic and the Hedgehog in Fall Guys. He's all like, his commentators are like, Fall Guys is the worst game ever. They don't realize that Fall Guys is one of the most popular games of the modern era.
Yeah.
What is it?
Fall Guys. It's like a popular game streamers are streaming.
Yeah.
What's it for?
PS4.
It's for every platform.
Yeah, every platform.
PC, Switch, PS4.
Are we talking about Fortnite?
No,
No,
Fall Guys.
it's a different game. There's this Fall Guys game. It's kind of like you're basically platforming and like trying to get to the end goal and all that stuff. Like there's a gameplay of it.
What's it called?
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. I think I might have heard of it. The free players,
No, you have to have Plus.
I gotcha. That's probably why.
But everybody's attached to the game right now. But you know, I mean, if it's not someone's cup of tea, that's fine. But don't like trash people that are playing it.
That are playing it, yeah.
You know, like,
which is what he
Yeah,
does.
that's messed up. Just because you don't enjoy the game doesn't mean you have to ruin other people's fun. Even I've said that on some of my things. Like Kingdom Hearts 3, I may bash the crap out of it and not like it, but that doesn't stop me from saying if you like it, you should enjoy it. Like I said, I don't like the story, I enjoy the gameplay. So that's kind of, in a way, messed. Unless this game is so bad that it bugs and crashes. Okay,
Shit,
then you have
Mr.
to-
X is coming?
well, I would say in the Last of Us 2 situation, you have the right to bash that. Well, the game at least.
Well, I basically have heard The Last of Us 2 gameplay is kind of fun if it wasn't for Abby. But the story's shit.
Yeah, the forcing you to play Abby.
If you took out the story and just was nothing but gameplay, I heard it would be fun.
Neil just has too much control now, so as long as he's there, I'm not supporting Naughty Dog.
Just because.
The only thing I'm interested in by Naughty Dog is if that new Crash game's any good.
Does not give you the right to ruin.
So who is this person that's bashing other people's opinions? A YouTuber?
His name is Retro, not Retro Game Star. His name is Mr. Sega Man Loves.
Young Defiant.
Or yeah, Young
Or
Defiant too.
Well, both of them.
Yeah.
Is he making a video right now?
I think so.
He's making a video while John is streaming. That's kind of interesting.
I don't mind.
I don't mind either. Bad reviewer Kiyama if you're in the background.
I just had to dodge Mr. X as fucking Ada.
I've bashed several Sony videos, so you can come after me. I don't care. You're entitled to your own opinion.
The Sony fanboys just get too salty. I don't know what's with them, just like going after anybody that says anything against the company. It's like it's constructive criticism.
They're like dogs with rabies.
Yeah.
They just come after you, foam in the mouth.
Sony fanboys.
You know, here's the funny thing. I haven't played any of the new. I haven't touched an Xbox, the new Xboxes that came out this generation. So this will be my first time touching an Xbox since the 360 era.
Well, I'm not gonna get a Microsoft console till they fix that overheating issues.
Nope.
So
I'm not getting it the first year. I'm gonna wait like a year or two, like I did with the PS4, because the PS4 had issues when it first came out, didn't it?
yeah, online infrastructure was bad.
And the overheating had a problem just as bad too. And certain games a lot of games were making it scream. So yeah, I'm not gonna touch it like when it first came out, but I might buy the first Xbone.
Man, I can't believe a fighter is skipping Sony's console. That's crazy. Uppers?
No, it's a beat 'em up. That's worse.
Or beat
than a
'em up.
fighter. Beat 'em ups
Yeah.
are like the lowest of the low.
Mr. Sega lives just talking about Sonic ain't about friendship, when most of his games are about that, dude.
That dude doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just insanely
Why does he have a hate
retarded.
boner for Sega? Like,
And yet he supports Sega.
Okay, now that's
Yeah.
hypocritical.
Yeah,
If
very
you support
much.
Sega and you support their games, you support their content, but you hate their content, that's just hypocritical in the highest sense. That's like me. I may hate Square Enix to a degree, but I don't sit here
Yeah.
and tell people, buy Final Fantasy 15. I'm making a series of how it's bad.
Yeah, I think that,
some
you know...
people's internet privileges, they shouldn't be allowed to make content on YouTube. They should just be, like, banned from it.
Yeah, I agree. This dude's all like, Sonic and Fall Guys. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, you know, I would say something. I'm only going to say this thing about Sonic. There's been some bad Sonic games. Sonic Colors.
Sonic 06 was the worst game.
Oh wait, yeah, Sonic 06. Sonic 06. I forgot about that one because it doesn't exist.
Sonic Colors is pretty popular.
But
along with Generations.
I'm just saying, Sonic is one of those games where it's very hit or miss. You know what I mean? It's got good games and it's got bad games. But to say all of them are trash, that's a little bit over the top.
Yeah. Most of Sonic's games are about friendship, man.
Oh, we're talking about story? I thought we were just talking about gameplay in general. I was referring to the gameplay.
He says that Sonic the Hedgehog ain't about this gay friendship shit, when you know it is. Because if you watch Sonic X and all his media, you know that's about friendship, right?
Yeah, is he going on the logic of how writers think? Writers say, "Oh, this character's not straight anymore." I hate that about writers. I'm looking at you, J.K. Rowling.
So like a lot of Sonic's media, like mostly without Sonic's friends, he wouldn't be in the position he is today. Without the help of his friends, like Tails, Knuckles, Amy Rose.
Oh, are we going on the lore? He's talking about the lore, right? The lore to the story of Sonic, correct?
Yeah.
Is he not going on about is he also saying the games are horrible, or is he just going on the lore?
No, he's talking about Sonic and Fall Guys is a bad idea, as a shitty idea.
The both of them.
He's bashing the games in general. He's not talking about lore at all. Like, he's just being a hypocrite. That's just like trying to bash Sega.
I was about to say, if we're talking about the lore is really, like, you know, it's bipolar. You know what I mean? None of it's meant to make sense. But if we're talking about gameplay, some of those games are good and some are bad, so that's hypocritical there. Don't tell me he's talking shit about Yazuka. Then he really is a hypocrite. Yazuka's made by Sega.
He might bash Yakuza next. I mean, Mr. Sega fan is, you know, just like, he attacked Hatsune Miku already.
What's Hatsune Miku? What's that
about? And
then
his most faithful followers kept attacking me for days and weeks.
Oh man, I enjoy Flamers to a degree because they're just so stupid, they're funny. So.
And this dude has a lot of impersonators.
Yeah, no kidding.
Does this guy, like, not bother to analyze fiction? Or does he grift?
Huh, who knows?
I mean, okay, I played Sonic Brotherhood, the one made by BioWare. I suffered that. That actually had good written ability, but horrible gameplay.
Well, let's just say Mr. Sega lives. He doesn't either. He doesn't criticize. He just blatantly insults the game.
He doesn't look at the whole media
that...
in general. This is what this guy sounds like. He doesn't look at it from gameplay and story. You have to look at them both as an aggregate. Like, example, Final Fantasy 15. It has horrible gameplay and horrible story.
Yeah. But the problem with Final Fantasy 15 is that it wasn't finished yet. It was rushed.
I made a video talking about the backlog about that. So and how.
And by the way, my favorite Final Fantasy game will always be Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 10 brought me to tears. I would have no shame in saying I had man tears.
I love 10, and so did I also like 10 too. I have it on Nintendo Switch, and I played it. It was awesome. Now I'm on the final boss where you gotta fight the 3 forms of sin.
Wait, Final Fantasy X's for Nintendo Switch?
Oh yeah, they did a port of it.
They remastered it.
That's pretty cool.
They brought over to Switch.
I probably haven't checked it because I bought Final Fantasy 9 and 7 because I like 9 the best. But only because of nostalgia's sake, because I got 9 in the dark time of my life, so I love 9. I still have the original case of it.
I got the Final
Yeah.
Fantasy IX remaster on my PS4.
And
I enjoyed
and
it.
Mr. Sega Lives also says that if you think this is a good idea, you're obviously fucked in the head and you need to go see Dr. Phil.
He shouldn't be talking.
What? Oh my
What?
goodness.
He wants to go see a money-hungry, fake-ass doctor that even made fun of himself in a scary movie. Really? Okay, now that's over the line.
Oh, now he's saying this isn't PBS.
This is why you don't listen to stupid for too long, because you'll lose IQ.
You
Your
lose
brain
brain
cells.
cells.
Yep.
We said it at the same time. That's funny. I've awful. But yeah, Final Fantasy X is poetry. Did you know that the localizers had to literally fight Square Enix for Yuna's line when Tia's about to die? She says, "I love you." Originally, it was "Thank you," and the localizations people here in America had to fight them for them to change that one line. They're like, "You can keep everything else, but let's change that," because "Thank you" doesn't have the same meaning here in the West as it does over there.
No, it doesn't. I kind of like the "I love you" part. It made sense because Yuna kind of was falling in love with him.
Yeah, she was crushing hard.
This dude, okay. This dude is talking about if he were in charge of Sega, he'd make a Sonic the Hedgehog crossover with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was like,
He's on
dude,
crack. He's on crack.
I think he needs to see Dr. Phil. I'll link you guys the video.
This is what it needs to be. You need to have Shadow the Hedgehog game. Oh wait, they did that. It was a shooter up.
And that was terrible.
Make it so. What's another platformer, dude? Oh, I know. Mario vs. Sonic. That's better. They're both platformers. And Mario can come after him with a plunger.
Mario's a pretty good franchise. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good.
I'm just saying, if you want a crossover and they're both platformers, pick Mario.
Yeah, Mario's has some amazing games, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I always say Luigi's underrated. He got Luigi's Mansion, which is awesome.
Luigi got shafted with his own NES and SNES games because they were educational games.
Damn, I forgot about those. I think that's probably why. But Luigi's Mansion was awesome. He redeemed himself with those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion was a great game. I used to have a GameCube when I was younger. You know what my favorite game on the GameCube was?
Next to Super Mario Sunshine and Luigi Mansions?
It was Beautiful Joe.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yes.
Beautiful Joe was awesome. He was made by Capcom.
They need to make Beautiful Joe 3. They need to get on that because he hasn't been relevant for a long time.
I played Beautiful Joe back in the day. I'd forgotten about him.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe 3. They need to make that game, and it should be like the final chapter in the Beautiful Joe series.
Was it a continuous story? I thought they were all like their own separate stories.
No, it's its own thing, but yeah, like, how do I put this? Beautiful Joe was a video game that I really loved so much. I have played it, and I think that they need to make a Beautiful Joe 3, but make it the last game in the series.
Or give it a port so people know of Beautiful Joe.
Yeah. Give it the HD remastered treatment.
I mean, if people have forgotten about it, because now that I'm thinking about it, Beautiful Joe was fun. It was like a very cool, flashy platformer. Was it?
No, it was a beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up. Yeah, it was a really cool, flashy beat 'em up. It was like you had Devil May Cry in there. Yeah, because Devil May Cry developers made it. Yeah, now I'm remembering him. I'm remembering some of the development stories I was reading back.
Fall Guys is a dead game on top of that. No, it isn't.
Fall Guys that paid a service win?
No.
A service game? Okay, well then that doesn't make sense.
Fall Guys is not dead. It's still popular.
Alright, I have to look this up, because I'm pretty sure I've probably seen Fall Guys, I just can't remember it.
Just look up Fall Guys gameplay, and that's all you have to do.
Yeah, this is it's sounding way too familiar.
It's like you're these jelly. You're like these jelly beans.
Okay, there we go. Oh, it says MOBA. So, oh, yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, this game is popular among everybody. I've seen this. There's a lot of memes on it too.
Now he's bashing Among Us now.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. Apparently he doesn't know what literature is.
And he says he can't. And he also says he can't stand the fucking West too.
I will agree with him on some things involving the West. We're neutering certain games, okay? We can agree on that point, can't we?
It has to be a 100 agreement point or no points agreed with him.
No. I don't agree with 90% of what he's saying right now. I take it back. 98. He has a ballpoint on West. Because they like meddling with art.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would say no. They meddle with the art too much and they like the censorship and there's too many.
He's calling Western games interactive movies.
Depends on what game you're playing, because not all Western games are interactive.
Is it David Cage?
He's not talking about that.
David Cage is basically an interactive movie to a degree.
And then he ends the video off.
He's got meningitis.
He might have some form of truck derangement syndrome.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
do you want to know what I do on my channel?
Shit.
Whoa, what happened to you?
Ooh,
I talk. What do I do on my channel?
Oh,
I
there's
do
a
like
poisonous zombie.
Oh, okay.
I have a series called where I talk about YouTubers that have impacted the in a positive way. I talk about YouTubers that have impacted the YouTube community in a positive way.
Yeah, he's positive stuff, which is cool. That's his stick.
Lost Pause, I can think of him and a few others.
Yeah, I
really
talk a lot about people who are positive. I don't do negativity.
I don't know if my channel will come across as negativity or not. I tend to laugh at most things.
You're kind of like John Kill 3D. You don't give a crap if people get upset with your opinions.
Damn
I'm
right.
too blunt.
But that's okay, because some of the fan base you go after is warranted because they're too butthurt and too just pussy whipped.
Wow, this girl named Woe's Reaction Kanto. This is sad, bro. These casual, low IQ fake gamers are the. Oh,
holy crap! I think I might have pissed off the fanboys. What is my watch ratio on that movie?
This dude, the Robo guy, is saying that off topic, but the Sonic and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover would be really cool.
Oh.
No, not cool, man.
No, I was looking at uppers. Apparently, it's already been gotten like at 24 watches. I only posted it like 3 hours ago. I haven't gotten thumbs down yet.
You might.
Where's the fanboys at, man?
You'll get them. You have to be patient.
Well, they came after me in under an hour with the poor Sony video.
Jesus Christ, this Mr. Sega Lives guy. That's why his channel ain't growing.
Do you want to check out?
And look at his views. His views are at 490,308 views.
Damn.
It's still at that shit.
Per video? Or
no, all of his videos like combined. And look what he subscribed to. Not Slick Boys. Who is this YouTuber?
I don't know if you can get to where you see a whole lot I'm subscribed to. I'm subscribed to like a bunch of people.
He's also subscribed to DSP Gaming and Michael Does Life.
I don't think Kayoma knows who DSP is. That's a whole nother taste bomb in itself.
That's a whole other case of worms.
Dude, that's...
Have you ever looked up DSP gaming?
Oh shit, I'm dead.
I might have, to a degree. Like, I've got a bunch of weird channels on mine. I don't know if you've ever checked my thing out for the subscription thing if it pops up.
Well, let's just say DSP is like a modern man-child that can't take constructive criticism.
Man,
and he stands his viewers.
I've always said constructive criticism is what helps you grow as a channel.
Yeah, well, that's out the window of DSP gaming.
That guy sounds like he... well, I would probably go... a very small IQ. And is very narrow-minded. For gosh sakes, I even talked about faith and free will in one video of mine. I was actually expecting to get a lot of flack with that one.
See, there's a difference between, you know, like constructive criticism, like when you critique something or you take constructive criticism, which I know you wouldn't slack it off on your channel, but like when it comes to DSPs, like the legit fans are like telling him to like improve like the quality or get a backdrop. He's saying, no, I can't do this right now. I don't have money. Or some kind of like
get kicked off Twitter.
Yeah, he's being very greedy.
You know what I don't care? One thing I don't want money from YouTube.
I don't want money from either. I want it to have fun.
Yeah, I want it for fun. Gee, I think once you get money, I mean, as I said, I don't think power corrupts. Power enables corruption. And once people get a taste of the money, they get corrupt really too easily. And stop caring about their fans who weren't enjoying their content. That's what tends to happen with most of them.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's why you don't love money in this world.
No, money is a tool to be used, in my opinion. In my opinion, I like my job, even though it brings in money. I like my job because I enjoy work.
Yeah, I bet you anything Mr. Sega Lives went on a website to boost his view count.
This guy sounds like he has no life outside of YouTube. He sounds like he has very little human interaction with other people that if they can't stand
he only has people that agree with him in his mindset.
Yeah, he lives in a bubble.
Are you talking about his White Knights?
Oh god, I hate White Knighters. I hate White Knighters.
Who are White Knighters?
They came after me for months.
Who are White Knighters?
People who defend their content creators no matter what, even if you point out their flaws.
The flaws,
I hate them too. Yeah, I hate them too.
I can give you an example. Pokimane.
And Destiny FOMO, let's not forget her. Guys, before we get into this discussion, I did a video about why the retro gaming community is it's such a level 9 biohazard. I did a video about why the retro gaming community has been so toxic.
Because they're shafting people prices and because they're getting prideful.
Oh, you're referring to the retro as in buying stuff. I thought you were talking like retro as in ROMs and like emulation.
No, the retro gaming community.
The retro gaming community.
Toxic.
The buying, yeah, they're toxic, the buyers, but I've talked to many people who like to help people mod consoles to play ROM stuff. They're like really chill.
Yeah, I'm chill too. I don't mind playing on ROMs and stuff. I have a flash card on my Game Boy Advance that has a lot of ROMs. That's a lot of ROMs on it. But
the only reason
the retro gaming community is like these people. They're like prideful and they overcharge you for old games. Like
I know.
Oh, you want to play Secret
and yet
of Mana?
They don't have a problem with it.
I'm gonna cough. Xenosaga.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. $100 for Xenosaga 3? Hell no.
Hell no to that. Like, you know, I went to this one retro video game store at my flea market. This dude